Here we go, AZUR Lane. Wait, why am I on my channel? I was watching this video. Oh, it did not log me in.
Is that Charlie Kirk's face on XS Tension? I think so. I think it's an AI, like, Photoshop, dude.
AI.
When you like
Everything is AI.
slop, it's comfy, and it turns my brain off. Alright, let's watch it. Why are we consuming slop?
For a while, I thought
What?
it was just me. I thought I was just getting older and becoming one of those people who thinks that everything was better before and that the world is getting
sure it
worse
was.
and worse.
It is.
But then I learned that there's a word for what I'd been noticing.
Slop.
Slop is low
Slop.
quality, forgettable stuff. It just about does the job.
Cheng Wu. What an introduction. Wait, did I not? I bet I did an adder, so. Train. LOL, train. Hi Cho, I knew it. Oh, and carabiner, gotta put carabiner in there too. The pull your max, so you don't need it. Okay. Icarus, you're getting an upgrade. Event exchange. Merit. Guild. Wait, today's the weekly reset. Weekly reset day. Where are you, Icarus? Don't worry. Nice. Where is she? Pegasus? Perseus. Saved up my super rares for that. Guess we only need to build 3 for the event. And oh no, we missed it. We missed the Valentine's Day event. Wow, okay. We were gonna be able to get another promise ring, but we didn't get it. Damn. Oops. Hey, it's Fei Wen. Fei Yuen. So cute. The end. No. Now I'm sad. Very sad. Should have played more of the Valentine's event. Okay.
Job, but nothing more.
Yeah, it triggers your dopamine just a little bit
Let's
to
play the
keep you
game.
going and keep you scrolling.
And once you start seeing it, you realize it's everywhere. The buildings going up around you, all glass and grey, designed for the short term with the most maximum profit-seeking motives possible.
We talked about this with the architecture video. You guys remember that?
The endless stream of content you forget 5 minutes later. The food that's technically fine but tastes like nothing. Just a bowl of grub during your lunch break. The slow degradation of all the products and services you used to love. Everything has been optimized for profit and convenience. And yet, it just has no soul, beauty, or substance.
Did you know McDonald's used to actually be kind of like half decent back in like the 60s and 70s, and people would go take it out for a treat, and now it's just like slop as fuck? Yeah, like back in the 60s and 70s, apparently there's like documentaries, and they said that like it became slowly slop. Yeah, they used to use beef tallow for deep frying your, what is it called, your fries, and now they replace it with vegetable oil, and it doesn't taste the same.
Right.
Makes the entire world around you feel meaningless, because we're living in a world of slop, and nobody really wants this. In fact, we all hate it, but what we don't realize is that we're actually helping to create it. Every click, every scroll, every time we choose easy over meaningful, we all play into a part of the slopification of everything. And every single day, this process is getting exponentially worse. So where is this actually going to take us in the future? Because it's pretty clear if you look over the whole year of 2025, slop has become one of the defining words of this era.
Dude, AI completely rotted our brains, man.
Most people hear it, they just think of one thing. All the AI-generated garbage of people like Charlie Kirk or a baby laughing flooding the internet. Or even just the basic, boring videos with generic writing.
YouTube Kids has become extremely, like, AI slop-driven because kids don't have any critical thinking, and they just consume. If you let a child consume bad content, they won't know the difference between good and bad. Whereas if you sat down back in the day and you watched a SpongeBob episode, it had effort, it had, what is it called, like substance, it had a plot. This actually unironically, like, microwaves and deep fries your kid's brain.
Images and videos, spam churned out by bots. But slop is actually way more pervasive than that. It's not just AI content, it's absolutely everywhere. And we're becoming so desensitized to this already that we're not even noticing this anymore. As we've become conditioned to just accept everything around us turning to slop. And once you start seeing this, you won't be able to stop in your own life. Just take a mundane feature of everyday life that you might not expect to have been slopified. Imagine just a lamppost. In cities like London, Paris, and Vienna.
Oh, this guy watched the video.
It's like the gameplay.
That video that popped the fuck off? You know what?
Meeny, meeny, miny, yo. I'm missing a cable. Ignore the timer. Time is an illusion. What cable is this? Uh-oh, my game broke. Let me leave. And let's watch the Discord thing. Discord drama. Let's see what happened.
Alright, so the Discord ID drama, chat. For those that don't know, let's read the post. Discord will age restrict users from certain features starting next month, which is March, unless the user sends a face scan or ID. Uh-oh. All accounts will get a restricted teen experience by default. No access to age-restricted or not safe for work in channels. Cannot speak in stage channels. Automatic filters applied to sensitive or graphic content. Warnings shown on friends requests from unfamiliar users. And direct messages from non-friends filtered into a separate request inbox. To unlock full adult access, users must verify they are 18 plus with one of these options. Number 1, facial age estimation. A short video selfie processed on your device, not stored by Discord. Or uploading a photo government issued ID, data deleted after verification. Chat, it's actually happening. Like, how many of you are excited to find out all of your Oshis are actually fat, balding men IRL? All your favorite VTubers.
Let's see the drawing book.
I am so ready. Woo! Let's go! Yeah, that's right. Including you. Yes, exactly.
We already have
I know I am. I'm fucking excited. Let's fucking get this party on the fucking road, you know? Get this party started.
Retrofit incoming, yeah.
We just gotta wait for the next security breach, which shouldn't take long. There's probably already hackers thinking about doing it just to spite them. Maybe like a max year or two. Like, I seem to remember there being, like, a breach not too long ago. Like, you know? We'll look at it some more posts later that I'm pretty sure talk about that shit.
Hasn't happened yet?
I don't know. On one hand, I kind of get it. I do. I will say, I will play devil's advocate a little bit. I do kind of get it. Like, how many videos have we watched on this channel about Discord servers that are completely and utterly infested with minors doing like sketchy shit like scamming, dating, looking to date, sending nudes, or whatever the fuck else disgusting that the people do. And then, you know, predators get in there. I understand why Discord wants to change their image. I get it, I do. The problem is that this could be handled with better moderation, but they refuse to do that because it costs money. Put the accountability on the fucking person. Yeah. Can't have that. Can't be spending money.
Sending the message to all the men. I'm telling you right now, the kind of girl you want to date is the one that hates all men.
Anyways, the smuggle on a body pillow will never hate you. And you can buy it right now at gamersubs.gg/smug. Parent control is not a thing anymore. You added me with that? Really? You added me with that? Guess parenting is a thing anymore. Guys, I want you to know I had a lot of supervision when I was growing up. I still found ways to do fucking dumb shit. Do you realize? Yeah, parenting can only go so far. How many of you have had good parents who supervised you as much as possible, but it doesn't matter because you're a kid at the end of the day and you're going to do whatever the fuck you want? That's what kids do. They rebel. It doesn't matter. They can put like fucking blocks. You'll go around it. It doesn't matter.
See if this one loads. This one didn't load either.
They will find a way. Anyway, my point is, they don't even want to do the basic moderation. They can't do that because they have to spend money to do that. So instead, We, as the customers, are going to get inconvenienced. Our entire user base with this fucking dog shit AI that can be tricked with fucking Gary's mod or Death Stranding. We have to suffer as customers. This is my prediction, honestly, chat. They're going to drop this update. They're going to inconvenience everyone. They will likely have another data breach, probably even increased odds because of this shit, right? They'll do it to spite them. And then it doxes people. And then to top it all off, it won't stop kids from doing sketchy shit in sketchy servers, doing sketchy stuff. This is entirely a PR stunt by Discord to try and like convince people that they don't have a pedo problem and it's under control. But it's entirely superficial. It doesn't actually do anything. Plus, their IPO goes live, I think in March. So this also correlates. Let me double check that. Is Discord IPO going public in March? Yes. They're targeting an initial public offering in March of 2026. Yes, this makes so much sense. Like it's chronologically, yep, it's probably gonna happen. What's an IPO? It's when you start making, you put your company public and people start making offers.
Let's see if the game loads here.
By the way, for the record, Discord rejected a $12 billion offer by Microsoft. So that means it's going to be even more money than that, because that was back in 2021. It's been 5 years. Actually insane to think about. People are fucking pissed. Data deleted after verification. Yeah, don't believe him, bro. Don't give you Discord your DNI. Discord breach is worse than you expected. 1.5 terabytes of data. Over 2 million government IDs. Threat actor publishes some user data due to Discord's inaction. Sample of a user showing her face ID and a written note. Uh-oh. Remember the data breach? This was last year in October. Hackers gained access to a third-party customer support vendor used by Discord. Around 70,000 issued ID images submitted for age verifications or appeals. Holy shit. And it's in support tickets, people who contacted support. Yeah, totally. They're going to delete this shit. And then Team Pig within the top rope, slamming them down. I don't know. Maybe Team Speak can become a competitor. I don't know. Yeah, but they deleted it. How is it possible? I don't know. Maybe they didn't. Rage babe. I thought they were reposting all those so the UK restrictions would be applied to everyone in any country on Discord, I see. Yeah, they already did this with the UK if I remember correctly. Open source Discord alternatives. True. Hasn't this already been proven not to stop kids from accessing that stuff at all? What a terrible decision. I cannot stop. I can't help myself in restating that it doesn't matter if you have supervision, if you have blocks. Like, I remember when I was in school, there were kids that had smart parents who probably did some IT stuff or something. They would block stuff on the router so that they couldn't access naughty material, and the kids managed to learn how to get around it, which isn't easy for a kid. Like, they absolutely will find a way if they want to get access to that kind of thing. Obviously, preventative measures are great. I totally, thumbs up good parenting, but like at the end of the day, if there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, when there was a way, yep. Club for DNS. I don't know. My parents didn't do that. They would just supervise me as much as they could. But at the end of the day, they can't have eyes on everything all the time. That's just not how parents work. But anyway, yeah, I don't believe this for a second. If they ask me, I'm unironically probably gonna try and use like AI of some fucking character make like a cool character from a video game into like a realistic filter, and then use that as an ID. You won't use your VTuber model. I'm gonna pretend you didn't type that. Of course, yeah, they're gonna start accepting anime girls. So, Discord responded. They said Discord will soon be expanding teen safety protections worldwide, including teen by default settings and age assurance.
What is my giraffe?
Designed to create safer experiences for teens. You know what I would do? My dad goes into like really deep sleeps. When I was a kid, he would like take a nap sometimes. What I would do, because they're asking you to like take like some sort of like short video selfie, I would probably try and take a video of my dad sleeping. Like hover over him and like not wake him up because he was a deep sleeper, and just like fucking take a video of him. Cause he's an old guy, you know, like fucking take a picture of him. Yeah. That would be insane, man. Saw you have to open eyes, I think. I would probably just find a way to fucking do it. I don't know. Maybe like pretend to like, oh dad, I need to take a video of you, and he'd probably be like, creeping on your dad. Yeah. If there's a will, there's a way, chat. Again, this is just fucking sad. We're also launching recruitment for Discord's first teen council, creating a safe space for teen voices to help shape our safety and well-being work. Applications are now open for US teens ages 13 to 17.
The string on Jirachi broke.
Chat, they would rather like hire teenagers for free than to pay adults to do like, I don't know, the bare minimum. This has gotta be a joke.
Hold on.
Discord's age verification raises privacy concerns. Following reports that 70,000 had a ID or facial data exposed in a security breach, requiring sensitive documents may increase risks of data misuse and harms to all users. All this, safety teens are just a way to use your data. We're really gonna go down this road, huh? Yeah, they got community fucking noted. Rightfully so, by the way. This is what I was looking for. So Discord has already had a data breach 4 months ago. This was in October of 2025. And the content that was leaked, it wasn't like, oh, it was like some sort of encrypted credit card numbers and stuff like that. This was like actual Face ID, government IDs that people can use to steal your identity. Like, I just can't. Wasn't there also like recently a government breach of people stealing people's IDs and social security as well? Like, you're going to trust Discord? I don't even trust the government at this point. It's just the absolute worst, bold-faced lie ever. They'll say they'll delete the info, blah, 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 lie to your face after you've submitted it, but they've already given us a reason not to trust them. They've already broken it.
Jirachi's fine. Jirachi makes wishes.
It's the principle of the matter for me. Like, there are better solutions than just like, give us your government ID, bro. The problem is that those solutions cost money, and if I remember correctly, Discord recently filed to like potentially become like a publicly traded company. They want to do a public offering next month, conveniently. Yeah. This means that they want to fucking do, like they want to impress their shareholders. They did essaying with clarification on Discord account. Yes, I know. I'll look at it. Don't worry. They want to impress their stupid shareholders. So this is the beginning, chat. Like at first, they're gonna try and improve their image. The image being that they're like a platform that's full of predators, which is kind of what it is, to be completely honest with you. They're gonna tackle their image problem by tackling the pedo problem without spending money, of course. This is also another really laughable thing, too. Next, we're gonna get, like, a fucking Discord battle pass that's designed to, like, drain your wallet. Like, watch out, dude. They wanna appease the info brokers. I mean, you killed 2 birds with fucking 1 stone. Yeah. Is every platform full of predators these days? No, it's just... Okay, I know this is gonna sound very crude. I'm gonna say it. Predators fish where the fishes are. And there's a lot of kids on Discord. There's a lot of kids on Roblox. It's always been like that. It's just how it is. They go to the park. They go to Chuck E. Cheese to talk to kids, yes. Just the American ones? You're out of your fucking mind. No, it's not just the American ones. You think predators care? It's everywhere like that. They go everywhere. They are everywhere. There's predators everywhere. Anyway, there's some more posts. Yeah, like this is fucking insane. They have data breaches all the time. I can't believe this, dude. Do not send your Discord your face ever. The ones that bought Discord are already selling your info in every single chat message to literally everyone, Lamau. Tested with a few friends on a fresh account and fresh machines. 4 different topics, all very different. All got recommended feeds based on those literally the following day. What? And what I mean by feed is in every app like YouTube, TikTok Shorts, etc. You're sent hyper-focused shit based on your DMs. Big surprise that after it gets sold to those people, it turns into this immediately after. Lamau even protect the children fakeness strikes again. However, some users may not have to go through either form of verification. Discord is also rolling out an age inference model, of course, that analyzes metadata like the types of games a user plays, their activity on Discord, and behavioral signals like signs of working hours or the amount of time spent on Discord. Of course! If we have a high confidence that they are an adult, they will not have to go through the other age verification flows. They already have your data. They're just trying to reconfirm, you know? Bro, I'm fucked. I think everyone's fucked, buddy. It's never about the children. No, of course not. Why the fuck would they give a fuck? Actually fucking insane. Crazy, man. And it took a VTuber to say this, by the way. I mean, I know they're stating the obvious. I think a lot of people know this, but at the end of the day, I think this needs to become, like, more aware that they're selling your data everywhere. The end is near! Oh, no! Oh, shit. Oh. TeamSpeak, come on. It's happening, chat. It's coming. Dude, the TeamSpeak social media team is amazing. It's happening! I don't know, man. They could swoop in. I don't know. Discord will age restrict accounts by default unless users verify their age via face scan or ID. If their team, like their dev team, obviously dev team and social media team is completely separate. They probably don't do anything high tech or anything. But if they're even half as good or half as aware, I really want them to, like, do something. Please, like, we need an alternative. That's how healthy competition is formed. Please, for the love of God. I used TeamSpeak long time ago. Yeah, they were fine. It's just they didn't keep up with everybody else. Get another case of normal people being fucked over online because others can't be bothered making sure their kids are practicing basic internet safety rules. I mean, yeah, my parents made me pretty aware early on that like there's a lot of strangers that just want to like hurt you and stuff. I think that's part of the process of being a good parent.
Yo. What's this? New best folding phone? Doubt it.
We have a new best designed folding flip phone on the planet, in my opinion, which is this. This is the Oppo Find N2 Flip. So these all kind of look like the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip if you zoom out enough, but this is better than that and every other folding flip phone I've seen for 3 key reasons. First is actually the crease. This crease in the middle appears to be the smoothest yet, not the highest bar since you can still kind of see all of them, but for a phone that folds in half and gives you a big 6.8-inch display, this is good. Then 2 is just the design across the board. Like I said, they look similar, but I like these flat sides. It's got a matte finish, and folded up, it is quite thin and gapless. But number 1 is definitely this cover screen. This cover display here is the biggest we've seen. It's 3.26 inches, which puts it basically at the same size and shape as the Palm phone, but it also has the right aspect ratio to be functional. So not only are your notifications readable, but there are widgets here and extra functionality. There's quick settings, and of course, if you want to take a selfie, you can open the camera and use the much better quality main cameras instead of the selfie camera. We have a new best designed folding flip phone on the planet, in my opinion, which is this. This is the Oppo Find N2 Flip. So these all kind of look like the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip if you zoom out enough, but this is better than that and every other folding flip phone I've seen for 3 key reasons. First is actually the crease. This crease in the middle appears to be the smoothest yet, not the highest bar since you can still kind of see all of them, but for a phone that folds in half and gives you a big 6.8-inch display, this is good. Then 2 is just the design across the board. Like I said, they look similar, but I like these flat sides. It's got a matte finish, and folded up, it is quite thin and gapless. But number 1 is definitely this cover screen. This cover display here is the biggest we've seen. It's 3.26 inches, which puts it basically at the same size and shape as the Palm phone, but it also has the right aspect ratio to be functional. So not only are your notifications readable, but there are widgets here and extra functionality. There's quick settings, and of course, if you want to take a selfie, you can open the camera and use the much better quality main cameras instead of the selfie camera. We have a new best designed folding flip phone on the planet, in my opinion.
Most people don't know this, but hazelnuts almost replaced chocolate.
Yeah, they did. Pretty insane, right? Damn. What are you doing? Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna move. I think I lost it. Instructions. The score has died too, and it's really bad. I heard it is really bad. State of play, hardest quiz ever. Oh, haha, funny. Oh, what does Scoot-chan watch?
Ouch! William Johnson ripping into his stalker.
Okay, and now I'm gonna give you the attention your real dad clearly never gave you.
Ouch! Damn! Wow! Ow! If I would be a stalker, that would hurt my feelings. I would be very sad. But listen, Papa needed to go. We were low on milk. It's gonna come back.
Twitch streamer Peach Jar's overpowering her creepy follower.
He's not even good at stalking. I stalked him better.
Wait, that's an option? Oh my god, I should start stalking people. Maybe they will stalk me back. Hello, the counter stalk? Let's go.
Here are 8 times stalkers got humiliated. Starting with the time YouTube OG Ray William Johnson put
Dude, does he steal new content? He sort of like disappeared and went to like Hollywood or something and then kind of came back? I don't know.
An obsessed fan on blast in June 2025.
And there's definitely no career in you trying to ruin my marriage by saying that I've got
He's married? Oh my god. I mean, of course, he's probably, you know, old or something. Jesus.
a secret kid.
Highlighting the deranged actions of TikToker Vanessa Vibes, who spanned over 15 million views with one simple trick.
This guy, he's my dad, and he abandoned me.
When did he fucking conceive you? When he was in, like, in kindergarten? Lady, how old are you? What? That was the stalking that she said that he is her dad? Crazy woman, yay! She doesn't even have the nose ring. Aww.
Proceeding to prove how Ray and her mom were dating in college.
Here's a photo of them at a bar.
Oh my god, his mom, her mom. I see that it's genetic, damn. Holy wow. Yeah. That's genetic, man. Photoshop? I mean, maybe he dated, but it doesn't mean that he came inside.
Are having fun.
The internet, however, wasn't buying it. You look older than him. Others went for the sarcastic route, claiming that they too were raised.
You know what? Now that I think about it, Ray William Johnson is my father too. Yeah.
Children. This level of attention racked up the views for Vanessa, eventually bringing her video to Ray's doorstep.
And so this woman claims that I had a secret baby back in 2002 that I got her mom.
Wait, 2002? Then she's supposed to be 20 only? She looked older than 24. No way.
Pregnant, and then abandoned her and the baby and refused to pay child support.
Following this initial reaction, Ray began karate chopping the claims one by one.
I didn't go to college in 2002. My senior year was 2010.
He also addressed Vanessa's proof.
You're telling...
Nice tits though. I'm trying to look, but I cannot look away. It's like a moth to the flame. And I'm like, damn. It's pretty nice.
Me that I've looked the exact same as I do now for the past 23.
Oh no.
Incredible.
He's Keanu Reeves. He's an elf. He just simply doesn't age.
Years? Really?
Well, to be fair, Ray has aged pretty well in my...
Yeah. He logged in 2010 and he was like, yeah, no, it's fine. I'm done with this. It's okay.
Opinion. What was truly shocking for Ray, though,
is that the underlying picture is not even hers. It's my photo of me and my wife. This photo. She's...
Oh my god. He married to a lamp. This girl is brighter than your future. What the fuck? She's so bright.
Stole it from my Instagram.
Despite it all being a lie, Ray revealed that Vanessa's tall tale...
Yeah, there is like white girl and there is just like white girl. Like, holy shit. Maybe we are related.
...made him a target for people.
My own fans are writing me, "You suck. Take care of your daughter, loser." What?
I know that this is serious, but can I just say that it's a little bit funny? Just a little bit funny. An itty bitty, little bit funny.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Oi, you're a Ray. Go to your daughter, you little...
In contrast, Vanessa seemed comfortable doubling down on the lies in her live streams.
I'm a small creator, and I do need money.
Oh wow, women lying on the internet and not caring about ruining men's reputation because they need money. Unheard of. Wow. Is she British? I'm sensing some Britishness from here.
British.
Aburu. So it's like, if he didn't give me anything growing up, he might as well give me a bit of clout.
What Ray did give her, though, was a reality check.
And now I'm gonna give you the attention your real dad clearly never gave you.
Oh. Snap, snap, snap.
This, like, stalkery that you're doing, it's not okay.
Completing his takedown of Vanessa with a brutal reminder.
People could sue you for that. Could I sue? Absolutely. This would be the easiest defamation case I would ever win.
A thorough humiliation that had the internet wondering, she has obtained the attention she wanted, but at what cost? Gaining attention through lies is one thing, but doing so by harassing someone...
I'm your lost son, lol.
Oh my god, my son! I have been looking for you! I'm so sorry. I was just browsing in the channel store and then I lost you. And then I went to IKEA and then I lost you again. And now I came home and then I forgot about you. I'm so sorry.
Is a whole other level of creepiness achieved by the Sisathon.
That's so fucking crazy though, that someone just decided that I will pretend to be the daughter of Raven. Why would you not pick someone more famous? Why would you not say that you're like Tom Cruise's child or something? And just like Photoshop Tom Cruise there. It would be more believable. No? Tom Cruise literally had like a mansion in the UK. You could have totally said that. Unbelievable? Nah, you could do it. You could fake it. Because those people sue. Well, I mean, you think Ray William Johnson doesn't have money? Come on, he could too.
On Stalker in March 2025.
You right now. I'll kill you right now.
This dangerous stalking was set in motion 30 minutes earlier on this stream when the man first saw Valkyrie, Cinna, and Emiru during the last...
Bro, it's so interesting. I have no idea who Cinna is. She's always mentioned and I know literally nothing of her. Is she someone, or is she just... I just don't know. Like, I know about Valkyrie, I know about Amiru, I know about Pokimane, I know about Extra Emily, but I don't know who Cinna is. She's a streamer. Well, yeah. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Amiru, Cinna's an
During the
orbiter.
last day of Sisathon.
No way. Yo, can I get a picture?
Yeah,
of course.
Okay.
The request for a photo led to what looked like...
Dude, Ami looks
How
always
about
so cute.
Angelina Jolie?
She's my mom. Please leave her out of it. Dude, Ami looks always so cute.
a regular fan meet.
Dude.
He's still in IKEA. He never left.
My son, are you still at IKEA? Go to the lamps. Go towards the light. I will pick you up. Please. After stream, I'm going. I will pick you up.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hey,
like, could you
Rosie.
Rosie,
nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Name's Russell.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Russell's a nice guy.
The impression, however, would soon crumble when Russell started following them. The trio...
Uh-oh. Bro, that's spooky. Look at that. He's like, dude.
Russell started following
I didn't hear about this. I live under a rock.
them. The trio wouldn't catch on to his true intentions until later during their amusement park stream.
Oh, God.
Oh god, yes, that is.
Huh?
Can I sing for a change? A change for the better, as you would say?
Okay.
And a change.
Bro, they are so awkward. All of them. This is when you leave. This is when you go, okay, that's enough. You had your 5 minutes of hugs, pictures, and literally everything else. We have to go. Please do not follow us, otherwise we are going to call the police. Because it's not cool. Thank you very mucho.
For her number?
Oh.
I'd like it. Can I get your number?
But, no. Budgie, no. No. Of course it was for Amy. Well, duh. She's the cutest.
I don't have a phone.
I don't have a phone. I don't know what the phone is. I have not unlocked the technology. I don't have internet. I have nothing. Never heard about it. I am... Yeah, no. I don't know. Damn, that lie hurts. But come on, like, what was he expecting? You're asking.
That's fucking funny.
As a stalker of a streamer girl who is beautiful and young and talented and also has like 20k viewers all the time, that hey, can I get your number?
Super fucking funny.
Like, listen, I respect it. He tried, but now. No. It's weird, you know? Even if he's a very nice person, it's a creepy way to stalk up to someone famous and ask for their number. Even if you're like Mother Teresa and you only have good intentions, it's really fucking creepy. Do not do that.
Despite Emily's polite rejection, the stalker was intent on humiliating himself.
Wait, put your number in mine.
I don't know how to use a phone. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Oh, just leave.
Oh no.
She's about to pull out the card that she's actually a blind, deaf, and also mute. And she doesn't speak the language. She's going to switch into like fucking Spanish to say that. No habla inglés. Ah, lo siento, lo siento.
Lads, I'm beginning to think that Askun might have a crush on Emerald.
Hi. No, maybe, no.
The red flags flared up after Emily's response.
So I'm gonna keep following her.
You do not. Oh no, don't do that. Oh, dude, that's how you get arrested. Buddy, that's how you get arrested. Straight to jail. You admitted to a crime. It is kind of fucked up. If I would be the camera guy, I would call the police.
Alright, let's just,
it's like,
watch this.
There is a creepy person right here.
Not another one! I know! You're gonna have to get in line. There's too many stalkers!
I want to point out that they were still joking with him. This is when he should have been like, ha ha ha, I was just joking, and turn around and fuck off. Because there was like the, hey, I don't have phone once, don't have phone twice, Valkyrie jokingly still letting him go, and he's still pushing. No, they encouraged him. How is that? No, that's de-escalation. She was trying to de-escalate the situation.
That's not how you
Even though the streamers tried to laugh it off, their concern kept growing.
I'm gonna keep following her. Yeah. Like, where's your little Glock? I mean the lighter.
I was like, what? Your little what? Wow, American streamers are really on a different level. Where's your little Glock? Just like, okay, let's go.
I'll beat him if I have to. Forgot lunch public.
With Russell still following them, the girls had had enough.
Hey, excuse me!
No!
Security! Emily, no! Hey, stop! Whoa!
Let's fucking fight right now.
What?
Right.
Get away from
now. Hey, what's going
Security! You harassing us?
What's going on? Right now. You right now. You right now.
He went from cringy weirdo to psycho K-man really fast.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh. Why? Oh, you retard. Oh my god.
Quick, once he got pressed. While Ray would confirm that the girls were okay, Russell would instantly become one of the most hated individuals.
I hope that he went to jail. Like, even if he didn't have any weapon or anything, even if he thought that was funny or whatever, you fucking go to jail for that. I don't care. She is going to have nightmares about that incident for so fucking long.
A similar level of hatred was expressed by viewers in response.
Bro, I really hope that he went to fucking jail. That's fucked up.
To Turkish travel blogger Seda Nurstalker in September 2022. Surgical castration is the only way to punish these types of beasts, calling out the man who harassed Seda during her marketplace tour.
Pieces, not red pieces. It's dog.
Oh no.
Potatoes.
While Seda was busy discussing street food, something disturbing was happening.
So as you could see, this weird man in blue, he started following me, and every time I was stopping, he was just passing me and waiting on a spot for me.
Seda was naturally concerned, but her state of panic would only worsen.
And once I was checking my phone, someone...
Dude, it's like, what can you even do? If like a random creepy guy is just following you down and you're all alone, like what can you do? Like, run? I don't know. They said that she was in Turkey.
I touched my private place on here in my back, and I just turned around. I was ready to punch someone, so I just saw a little boy. He was around 12 years old.
It wasn't until Seta started walking to her address again.
I realized that the man in blue is right behind me again. And I just stopped. And when I stopped, I realized the boy is on my left. They were following me both together.
This realization was the last straw for her.
I said, stop following me.
But the kid too? Why? Why? Is that like some sort of like scam, or like they want to kidnap her? How is it that the adult guy was working together with the little kid? What? To pretend that the child touched her? Bro. Oh man, what do you even do? I would be scared shitless.
I'm gonna call the police. I don't want to see your faces. You better run.
The vlogger later urged her community to do the right thing.
If anyone knows this man in blue who was following me constantly, please tell him this is not the reality for me.
This man would get more than a lesson, though, as the incident went viral and forced local authorities to take action. Even if a stalker isn't put behind bars, humiliation still tends to follow them. Take it from...
Well, humiliation is not enough. Most people are not going to care about humiliation when they are like this. You gotta put them to jail. Straight to
The
jail.
TikTok creep King Size Unplugged, who...
Bro, he has like 500 followers. Literal
hasn't been able to shake off his label ever since April 2025.
Please stop thinking about me 24/7.
Describing his obsession with Ashley Sienna, a fellow TikToker who makes music and dance reels.
That's fair. She's very beautiful. I understand. But please stop being a creep. Can't you just be a normal parasocial person and just, I don't know, just like her content without being creepy? Come on. I get it. Gothic dummy mommy. I understand. But do not cross the line.
TikToker who makes music and dance reels.
How the fuck did she get that phone? They still have these phones somewhere?
Of course, as her boyfriend, I'm going with her on her tour to support.
Oh no. Oh, he's delusional. Oh no. Oh no. When people say things like that, do you think they actually really believe that they are boyfriend? Or are they just like sort of gaslighting themselves? Hey Goofy. Yeah, some do. Depends. It's just so weird.
Of course.
Fantasizing didn't stop there, though. King Size even explaining what would happen if he ever met Ashley.
Am I really standing in front of her right now? Or better not be another dream, because I've had 70 dreams about her. But the fact that if that actually did happen in real life, I wouldn't be able to believe in myself.
There's parasocial relationships, and then there's whatever this is.
Yeah, like... Yeah, dude, you need a therapist. You need to talk to someone. Okay? Like, yeah, this is the point where you have to go and talk to someone. I'm sorry.
This behavior eventually caught Ashley's...
Wow, she is cute though. Not gonna lie.
Caught Ashley's attention, who decided to block him. But King Size remained intent.
You know that saying, no pain, no gain? That's exactly what I experienced. Blockage actually did, to be honest, was actually remove my fear of rejection.
Following...
I don't want to be like that, dude, but I don't think you will ever date anyone. Like, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. Jesus Christ. Creepy as fuck. Aw, give him a chance. Hell no! Bro, that's how you get killed, okay? You give guys like this a chance, he will flip from I love you so much that, oh, you're leaving me, I'm going to just stab you.
This up with one of his classic dates.
Also, can I just say that he is way too old to wear Naruto's t-shirt? I'm sorry.
At least we know the guy face.
No? Ah, dude. I don't think it would calm me.
Dreams.
What I would do if my SP or specific person, that being Ashley, unblock me right now and send me a message.
No. No.
Saying she feels bad about what happened. To be honest, Let's just be cool about it.
In response...
Oh, you would be... Oh, yeah, just unblock me and send me a DM right now. I will forgive you. It's okay. I might forgive you. I will have it in my heart. Bro, how does this happen? How does it happen that someone becomes this parasocial for someone? Like, you must be a really, really active and good content creator to become this delusional. No? Like, I can't even imagine. Like, that's something that, oh, you're like into someone and you like their content and you're like, oh, like, I wish they would be making up like new content or like come to stream or whatever, but like... I'm not sure, man. He doesn't seem like the kind of person who has enough disposable income for drugs. You joking, Scoo? No? Why? Tell me, humor me. Have you ever been this Okay, not this parasocial. This is that bad. But have you ever been parasocial
is this
to someone?
equivalent to a yandere?
Maybe. Why would you make that face? Why are you guys making that face? Why? We are, okay, gentlemen, rounding up, we are all going to therapy. It is okay. We will all sit down and have a nice group therapy. Okay, nice! Nice therapy. I've been thrown out. We are bringing you back.
The internet grilled him like it was barbecue season. Dude's forehead has some...
You don't have a nurse as a therapist. But we are going to therapy.
Serious real estate. And him calling her SP shows that she's an object to him. The backlash forced King to take down his videos and even create a new channel in hopes of a fresh start. A TikTok obsession is one thing, but then we have physical stalkers who just won't leave. Like the strange man.
I don't like it. I don't like it when you show up beside someone with a weapon. I really don't like it. I feel like this is why I could never fucking do like a real life stream. Ever, because if something like this happens, like, what do? I guess I will just die? Question mark? Just bleed out on the pavement, very cinematic. You know, and then I will get banned by Twitch because I died. You know, is that the legacy I want? I don't think so.
And who chased Twitch streamer Eligato, real name Ellie Lee, during her trip to Shibuya, Japan in 2021.
Why is he following us? Let's go this way.
Ellie tried to brush it off at first, but it wasn't long before her worst fears came true.
No, he's legit following us. Can we please get your husband? Can we find your husband, okay?
Just when they thought they were in the clear, though.
Oh my god, he's just staring at us.
Bro, he's so obvious in like a red vibrant t-shirt. It's like, I don't want to be like that, but like, these are very dumb stalkers. You are wearing, like, Japan and Korea has this rule that they don't wear vibrant clothes ever. Everything is like either black or white or beige or pastel. And my man, like the literal red flag he is. Yeah, literally a walking red flag with a sword on his side. Jesus Christ. Don't give them tips. Oh, sorry. Sorry. That's creepy.
If this wasn't scary enough,
I would go into like a store or something and ask them to call the police. That you have to stay public and maybe go to a store.
The stalker's next move took it to a whole new level of creepy.
Bruh.
He's running.
Oh, fuck.
There was a light at the end of the tunnel, though.
This guy has noticed. He's gonna help us go to police.
Guy who tried to save her deserves a medal. Thanks to this hero, the streamers were able...
Bro, why was he running? What did he want? I don't like that. That's scary.
To breathe a sigh of relief. Even though the saga was over, the chase had taken its toll on Ellie.
Yeah, I just we're just gonna go home, relax and calm down and stuff.
Leading to waves of sympathy from the internet. The
Bro, you have no idea how paranoid I would be. It's like you see a random guy slowly following you. It's a literal horror game. He's just coming, slowly walking up to you, and then he starts running.
Tucker, on the other hand, was not only behind bars, but also facing condemnation.
Is he wearing two hats? He's wearing 2 hats. Mentally ill motherfuckers.
In condemnation. This is absolutely disgusting. What a creep. Unfortunately, creeps exist everywhere, as proven by the time fitness streamer Spochi finally confronted his long-term stalker in...
Oh, wait, the guy has a guy stalker?
Taiwan in 2023.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, everyone, want to meet my stalker? My stalker is right here following me.
Peak male physique. Maybe he just wants advice.
He was just trying to ask about her car's extended warranty.
I have a feeling that he might have not tried to ask about the car's extended warranty. Maybe it wasn't done. Okay, that's wrong. There is nothing worse than when you have like an object and it's kind of like cocking you and you just see like someone peeking out of it. Not moving, it's just like... I'm watching you. Unmoved. I see you. Hi. Oh, that's fucking scary, man. Jesus.
With the stalker looking more awkward by the minute, Spochi continued to...
The worst thing is that he looks harmless, right? He looks like kind of like a nerd, kind of like an introvert, but you never know when he will pull out a weapon and just try to stab you because he's like entirely, utterly crazy inside. He looks harmless, like he could be a nicest fucking guy who is just really fucking awkward, but he could be also someone who will just stab you for funsies.
Expose him.
There you are, guys. You didn't believe me? Here it is. Live on the stream, my stalker has followed me into the Family Mart.
The Mart, however, wasn't the first place the stalker had followed him into, with fans...
But like, what does he want? Like, what does he want? What do you want? Boy, what do you want?
Claiming that he had been lurking for 4 months.
Oh my
Viewers
God.
responded by serving fresh humiliation pie to the Taiwanese man. I love that he's wearing clothes to make...
Did you see? It's like the other guy too. He's like literally wearing what you have to wear so that the cars will notice you at night, like the fucking yellow jacket, and the other one was wearing bright red. These are the worst fucking stalkers ever!
Him as visible as possible. Spochi would indeed leave the spot, especially after the stalker sat down close by.
Oh no, buddy. Do these stalkers have no I don't know, awareness at this point? Anything? Protection?
He's the lost son.
No. Like, are you not afraid of getting arrested? They want to be seen. Oh man, that must be a kink or something. Surely. Yeah, any sense of self-preservation, anything. You get into trouble, you will go to jail for that. You can get sued. It's terror-inducing. Well, dude, this guy is clearly a bodybuilder or something, and I am terrified for him. Because you don't know, he's a big fucking question mark. He could literally do anything. He doesn't even need to stab you. He could just poke you with a needle, you know? And whoever knows what's in the needle, or just pour something onto you. You don't know. He doesn't have to overpower him. It could be literally anything.
Vision that was supported by the streamer's fans. Clearly, this guy is a weirdo and can pull something out at any time, which sounds a lot like the guy who broke into the mansion of Twitch streamer DDG, real name Daryl Granbury Jr., in February 2024.
Can I holler at you real quick? Right now?
Responding right now?
What's up? What does it mean to holla someone? I don't know what that means.
To the homeowner after being caught breaking and entering is...
okay.
Wild AF. Daryl, however, maintained his cool.
Wait, he was in someone's house? It's just, he goes home and someone is just sitting, it's like... So, do you wanna talk about it? About the elephant in the fucking room that is you? Hello?
Hey, yeah. Hop the fence.
Bro. Just... You know, I just jumped. I was pretty good in high school. I just slithered in.
fence right out there.
The fan, therefore, revealed why he had no trouble getting in.
Did he just smile saying that? Of course, he is proud. For him, this is an achievement. Of course he is proud of that.
A Scoo's stalker need only stand behind her bonsai tree.
Ha,
he will never be noticed.
Ha, ha. You say that, but once my bonsai tree will sprout the third leaf, you will say sorry, okay? It will be a glorious third leaf.
Gate, he turned his back.
Now that he was caught, though, the stalker revealed his intentions.
Wait, you over here to do what?
And to get a picture.
What? Who?
And then, here, it's me. I seen him play, I took a plate.
Daryl therefore decided to let him off the hook on one condition.
Yeah?
While viewers were impressed by Daryl's calm demeanor, not everyone agreed with the laid-back approach. Bro.
So what did he do? I don't know, man. Like, as much as I think it's nice that, you know, he was kind, it's such a 50-50 with these people. He could be a creep, he could be a stalker.
Why does it smell kind of burning in here?
He could be emboldened by this experience that, oh, he didn't even mind
Is it the dusty
it to come
PC
back
that's
later.
making the burn smell?
He could have smoked you. You better get some better security.
Yeah, I bet
the
it
only
is.
damage, however,
Yeah.
was the stalker's face becoming the butt end of a lot of jokes. Not every stalker faces such light grilling, though, as shown by the man who was ridiculed and
Is that a framed person? It's a...
Even though the streamers tried to laugh it off, their concern kept growing.
I'm gonna keep following her.
Follow them, yeah.
I mean the lighter.
Totally.
I was like, what? Your little what? Wow, American streamers are really on a different level. Where's your little glove? Just like, okay, let's go.
I'll beat it if I have to. Forgot one in public. No, I'll beat it.
With Russell still following them, the girls had had enough.
Hey, excuse me? No! Emily, no! Hey, stop! Whoa!
Let's fucking fight right now.
What?
Get away from now.
Security! He's harassing us.
What's going on? What's going on? Right now. You right now. You right now.
He went from cringy weirdo to psycho K-man really quick.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Ugh. Why? Oh, you...
Quick, once he got dressed. While Ray would confirm that the girls were okay, Russell would instantly become one of the most hated individuals.
I hope that he went to jail. Like, you... Even if he didn't have any weapon or anything, even if he thought that was funny or whatever, you fucking go to jail for that. I don't care. She is going to have nightmares about that incident for so fucking long.
A similar level of hatred was expressed by viewers in response.
Bro, I really hope that he went to fucking jail. That's fucked up.
To Turkish travel blogger Seda Nurstalker in September 2022. Surgical castration is the only way to punish these types of beasts, calling out the man who harassed Seda during her marketplace tour.
Pieces, not red pieces. It's soft with potatoes.
While Seda was busy discussing street food, something disturbing was happening.
So as you could see in this Vietnam video, he started following me, and every time I was stopping, he was just passing me and waiting on a spot for me.
Seda was naturally concerned, but her state of panic would only worsen.
And whilst I was checking my phone, someone...
Dude, it's like, what can you even do? If like a random creepy guy is just following you down and you're all alone, like what can you do? Like, run? I don't know. They said that she was in Turkey.
I touched my private place on here in my back, and I just turned around. I was ready to punch someone, so I just saw a little boy. He was around 12 years old.
It wasn't until Seda started walking to her address again.
I realized that the man in blue is right behind me again, and I just stopped. And when I stopped, I realized the boy is on my left. They were following me both together.
This realization was the last straw for her.
I said, stop following me.
But the kid too? Why? Why? Is that like some sort of like scam or like they want to kidnap her? How is it that the adult guy was working together with the little kid? Huh? To pretend that the child touched her? Bro. Oh man, what do you even do? I would be scared. scared shitless.
I'm gonna call the police. I don't want to see your faces. You better run.
The vlogger later urged her community to do the right thing.
If anyone knows this man in blue who was following me constantly, please tell him this is not the way how you treat women.
This man would get more than a lesson, though, as the incident went viral and forced local authorities to take action. Even if a stalker isn't put behind bars, humiliation still tends to follow them. Take it from...
Wrong. Humiliation is not enough. Most people are not going to care about humiliation when they are like this. You gotta put them to jail. Straight to
The
jail.
TikTok creep King Size Unplugged, who...
Bro, he has like 500 followers. Literal. What?
hasn't been able to shake off his label ever since April 2025.
I couldn't stop thinking about him 24/7.
Describing his obsession with Ashley Sienna, a fellow TikToker who makes music and dance reels.
That's fair. She's very beautiful. I understand. But please stop being a creep. Can't you just be a normal parasocial person and just, I don't know, just like her content without being creepy? Come on. I get it. Gothic dummy mommy. I understand. But do not cross the line.
TikToker who makes music and dance reels.
How the fuck did she get that phone? They still have these phones somewhere?
Of course, as a boyfriend, I'm going with her on a tour to support.
Oh no. Oh, he's delusional. Oh no. Oh no. When people say things like that, do you think they actually really believe that they are boyfriend? Or are they just like sort of gaslighting themselves? Hey Goofy. Yeah, some do. Depends. It's just so weird.
Of course.
The fantasizing didn't stop there though, with King Size even explaining what would happen if he ever met Ashley.
I'm really standing in her right now. It better not be another dream because I've had 70 dreams about her. But the fact that if that actually did happen in real life, I wouldn't be able to believe it myself.
There's parasocial relationships, and then there's whatever this is.
Yeah, like... Yeah, dude, you need therapy. You need to talk to someone. Okay, like... Yeah, this is the point where you have to go and talk to someone. I'm sorry.
His behavior eventually caught Ashley's attention.
Wow, she is cute though. Not gonna lie.
Caught Ashley's attention, who decided to block him. But King Size remained intent.
You know that saying, no pain, no gain? That's exactly what I experienced. Blockage actually did, to be honest, was actually remove my fear of rejection.
Following...
I don't want to be like that dude, but I don't think you will ever date anyone. Like, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. Jesus Christ. Creepy as fuck. Aw, give him a chance. Hell no, bro. That's how you get killed, okay? You give guys like this a chance. He will flip from I love you so much that, oh, you're leaving me, I'm going to just stab you.
This up with one of his classic dates.
Also, can I just say that he's way too old to wear Naruto's t-shirt? I'm sorry.
At least we know the guy face.
No? Ah, dude. I don't think it would calm me.
Dreams.
What I would do if my SP or specific person, that being Ashley, unblock me right now and send me a message.
No. No.
Saying she feels bad about what happened. To be honest, I'll just be cool about it.
In response...
Oh, you would be... Oh, yeah, just unblock me and send me a DM right now. I will forgive you. It's okay. I might forgive you. I will have it in my heart. Bro, how does this happen? How does it happen that someone becomes this parasocial for someone? Like, you must be a really, really active and good content creator to become this delusional. No? Like, I can't even imagine. Like, that's something that, oh, you're like into someone and you like that content and you're like, oh, like, I wish they would be making up like new content or like come to stream or whatever, but like, drugs? I'm not sure, man. He doesn't seem like the kind of person who has enough disposable income for drugs. You joking, Scoop? No? Why? Tell me, humor me. Have you ever been this person? Okay, not this parasocial. This is that bad. But have you ever been parasocial
Is this
to someone?
equivalent to a yandere?
Maybe. Why would you make that face? Why are you guys making that face? Why? We are okay, gentlemen. Rounding up, we're all
Gentlemen.
going to therapy. It is okay. We will all sit down and have a nice group therapy. Okay, hooray! Nice therapy. I've been thrown out.
Crazy.
We are breaking your back.
The internet grilled him like it was barbecue season. Dude's forehead has some...
You don't have a nurse as a therapist. But we are going to therapy.
serious real estate, and him calling her SP shows that she's an object to him. The backlash forced him to take down his videos and even create a new channel in hopes of a fresh start. TikTok obsession is one thing, but then we have physical stalkers who just won't leave, like the strange man.
I don't like it. I don't like it when you show up beside someone with a weapon.
The Dr. Pepper man?
I really don't like it. I feel like this is why I could never fucking do like a real life stream ever, because if something like this happens, like, what do I do? I guess I will just die? Question mark? Just bleed out on the pavement, very cinematic. You know, and then I will get banned by Twitch because I died? You know, is that the legacy I want? I don't think so.
And who chased Twitch streamer Eligato, real name Ellie Lee, during her trip to Shibuya, Japan in 2021.
Why is he following us? Let's go this way.
Ellie tried to brush it off at first, but it wasn't long before her worst fears came true.
No, he's legit following us. Can we please get your husband? Can we find your husband, okay?
Just when they thought they were in the clear, though...
Oh, here it is.
Bro, he's so obvious in like a
No, never mind.
red
It's just
vibrant
one. Where's the other
t-shirt.
one?
It's like, I don't want to be like that, but like, these are very dumb stalkers. You are very like, Japan and Korea has this rule that they don't
Where's
wear
the other
vibrant
one?
clothes ever. Everything is like either black or white or beige or pastel. And my man, like the literal red flag he is. Yeah, literally a walking red flag with a sword on his side. Jesus Christ. Don't give them this. Oh, sorry. Sorry. That's creepy.
If this wasn't scary enough...
I would go into like a store or something and ask them to call the police. That you have to stay public and maybe go to a store.
The stalker's next move took it to a whole new level of creepy.
Bruh.
He's running.
Oh, fuck.
There was a light at the end of the tunnel, though.
This guy has noticed. He's gonna help us go to police.
The guy who tried to save her deserves a medal. Thanks to this hero, the streamers were able...
Bro, why was he running? What did he want? I don't like this. It's scary.
to breathe a sigh of relief. Even though the saga was over, the chase had taken its toll on Ellie.
Yeah, I just we just want to go home and relax and calm down and stuff.
Leading to waves of sympathy from the internet. The stop.
Bro, you have no idea how paranoid I would be. It's like you see a random guy slowly following you. It's a literal horror game. He's just coming and slowly walking up to you and then he starts running.
Tucker, on the other hand, was not only behind bars, but also facing condemnation.
Is he wearing two hats? He's wearing two hats. Mentally ill motherfuckers.
In condemnation. This is absolutely disgusting. What a creep. Unfortunately, creeps exist everywhere, as proven by the time fitness streamer Spochi finally confronted his long-term stalker in...
Oh, wait, the guy has a guy stalker?
Taiwan in 2023.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, everyone, want to meet my stalker? My stalker is right here following me.
Peak male physique. Maybe he just wants
He was
advice.
just trying to ask about her car's extended warranty.
I have a feeling that he might have not tried to ask about the car's extended warranty. Maybe it wasn't that. That's bro. there is nothing worse than when you have like an object and it's kind of like talking to you and you just see like someone peeking out of it. Not moving, it's just like... I'm watching you. I see you. Hi. Oh, that's fucking scary, man. Jesus.
With the stalker looking more awkward by the minute, Spochi continued to...
The worst thing is that he looks harmless, right? He looks like kind of like a nerd, kind of like an introvert, but you never know when he will pull out a weapon and just try to stab you because he's like entirely, utterly crazy inside. He looks harmless, like he could be a nicest fucking guy who is just really fucking awkward, but he could be also someone who will just stab you for funsies.
Expose him.
There you are, guys. You didn't believe me? Here it is. Live on the stream. My stalker has followed me into the Family Mart.
The Mart, however, wasn't the first place the stalker had followed him into, with fans...
But like, what does he want? Like, what does he want? What do you want? Boy, what do you want?
Claiming that he had been lurking for 4 months.
Oh my
Viewers
God.
responded by serving fresh humiliation pie to the Taiwanese man. I love that he's wearing clothes to make...
Did you see? It's like the other guy too. He's like literally wearing what you have to wear so that the cars will notice you at night, like the fucking yellow jacket, and the other one was wearing bright red. These are the worst fucking stalkers ever!
Him as visible as possible. Spochi would indeed leave the spot, especially after the stalker sat down close by.
Oh no, buddy. Do these stalkers have no I don't know, awareness at this point? Anything? Protection?
He's the lost son.
No. Like, are you not afraid of getting arrested? They want to be seen. Oh man, that must be a kink or something. Surely. Yeah, any sense of self-preservation, anything. You get into trouble, you will go to jail for that. You can get sued. It's terror-inducing. Well, dude, this guy is clearly a bodybuilder or something, and I am terrified for him. Because you don't know, he's a big fucking question mark. He could literally do anything. He doesn't even need to stab you. He could just poke you with a needle, you know? And whoever knows what's in the needle, or just pour something onto you. You don't know. It doesn't have to overpower him. It could be literally anything.
Vision that was supported by the streamer's fans. Clearly, this guy is a weirdo and can pull something out at any time, which sounds a lot like the guy who broke into the mansion of Twitch streamer DDG, real name Daryl Granberry Jr., in February 2024.
Can I holler at you real quick? Right now?
Responding right now?
What's up? What does it mean to holla someone? I don't know what that means.
To the homeowner after being caught breaking and entering is
okay.
Wild AF. Daryl, however, maintained his cool.
Wait, he was in someone's house? It's just, he goes home and someone is just sitting. It's like, so, do you wanna talk about it? About the elephant in the fucking room that is you? Hello?
There you get off the fence.
Bro. Just, you know, I just jumped. I was pretty good in high school. I just slithered in.
You want what fence? The fence right out there.
The fan, therefore, revealed why he had no trouble getting in.
Do that.
Did he just smile saying that? Of course, he is proud. For him, this is an achievement. Of course he is proud of that.
A Scoo's stalker need only stand behind her bonsai tree.
Ha
He will never be noticed.
ha ha! You say that, but once my bonsai tree will sprout the third leaf, you will say sorry, okay? It will be a glorious third leaf.
Gate here. Turned his back.
Now that he was caught, though, the stalker revealed his intentions.
Wait. You over here to do what?
Came to get a picture.
What hole?
Right here. What you mean? I seen him play. I took a plate.
Daryl, therefore, decided to let him off the hook on one condition.
You got your phone.
Yeah?
While viewers were impressed by Daryl's calm demeanor, not everyone agreed with the laid-back approach. Bro.
So what did he do? I don't know, man. Like, as much as I think it's nice that, you know, he was kind, it's such a 50-50 with these people. He could be a creep, he could be a stalker, he could be emboldened by this experience that, oh, he didn't even mind it to come back later.
He could have smoked you. You better get some better security. The only damage, however, was the stalker's face becoming the butt end of a lot of jokes. Not every stalker faces such light grilling, though, as shown by the man who was ridiculed and
Is that a framed picture of XQC? Wow. I have a framed picture of Fillion. She has a framed picture of XQC. Nice devotion. Yeah.
Missed by Twitch streamer Peach Jars ever since his first call in October 2023.
What? I do it. It's my emotional support picture.
Anyone that stands in my way.
Is he British? Oh no. Oh no!
Will be crushed.
Anyone who stands in my way will be crushed.
Message came right after the caller had asked Peach for a one-on-one meeting, but he wasn't done with the threat.
Wait, is this BB No Money from Timu? Timu BB No Money? What the fuck?
But he wasn't done with the threats yet.
They will either be killed, destroyed, or publicly.
Even though the threats were getting increasingly ridiculous.
You can go ahead and stop me, but you better hope I don't have anything to shove up your ass.
Hey, my bumhole.
Peach and her fans couldn't hold back their laughter. She's getting stalked by Elmer Fudd, with thousands of people blasting him online. Peach added another layer to the narrative. I've been dealing with this guy for 2+ years. I'm in contact with his parents and authorities know.
Oh no, oh that's so embarrassing. She knows his parents. Oh no. It's like, Miss or Mrs. Stalker, your son, yeah, he was threatening me again. Can you do something? The authorities do nothing. Maybe he's underage. Like, what can you do? He's just talking shit.
Despite this humiliation, the man made a comeback 2 years later, only for Peach to put him in his place yet again.
I like this angle. Also, boy. I like the boy in the background, but also I like this angle.
2 years ago, he tried to stalk me.
Why did it suddenly zoom in on her titty? Is this an important part of the video?
Stalk me. I ended up contacting his work. He lost his job.
Unemployment, however, was just one.
Do you think? First of all,
crazy, right?
This is an IKEA football thingy. This is very important that you know. Second of all, does she know that you can put the camera up higher so she doesn't have to bend over? Of course you would know. I'm just saying.
One of the consequences.
I contacted his parents. They kicked him out. Like, this man literally has nothing.
Before landing a blow with words that no stalker would ever want to hear.
He's not even good at stalking. I stalked him better. How are you gonna let the person you're stalking out-stalk you? That's not right.
With this clap back...
That's not right. Have you considered learning how to stalk better, huh?
Racking up over 1.7 million views, Peach's fans agreed. Pretty sure this is exactly...
What eyes? She had eyes? I looked at her eyes. Very nice eyes.
What he wants.
Yeah.
He's getting his rocks off because you're humiliating him. He wants it, making the caller yet another stalker who got humiliated.
Oh my god. But Emmy, wait. Emmy! Emmy! Emmy, please. Emmy, look at me.
Emmy, wait! Oh, what was I doing? I forgot. Let me try that again. Lost pause. New lost pause.
My friend realizing the beer and pizza was a trap for free labor. Oh, that's Speed Racer.
Stop crying. It won't do any good. And anyway, you have a lot of work to do, starting right now.
Speed Racer! Stop crying. You have a lot of work to do right now. Better get on it.
Time for a lot of work.
Such a psychopath. I don't think you guys have ever actually seen Speed Racer, but if you have
lost one of my
seen the
USB
OG
chargers. I can't find it.
Anime stuff.
I bet it's in the
Guy is
garage.
Just a sociopath. Like you will see just how
bet it's in the
unhinged an anime protagonist can be. Anyway, what's cracking, guys? And welcome to some good old anime memes. I'm your host here, Mr. Noble, Lost Paws Japan. Brand new place, brand new faces everywhere we're going, baby. You know what's up. I got some anime memes here for you in the land of Nippon itself. So let's get to it.
Land of the memes.
My lighting here doesn't make my forehead too immaculately shiny. For every single like this video, my head gets shinier and shinier. A hero's too precious. Actually, oh.
Cute.
Just giggling. Aw. Dang.
Funny and shave.
I don't even know what anime that's from. Is that Princess Tutu? Okay, that was cute. How did I know that? I've actually seen Princess Tutu. It's just been that long. I haven't seen it, I guess. All right, filling up a cream puff and okay, girls, come on.
That's loud.
Wait, how much you put it in there? Brother.
That's way too much.
Brother, you gotta
Fatality.
stop putting some cream in that puff out there. It's got a little bit too creamy, man. It's just more cream, less puff. What is her name? Oh, that's
Uma Musume.
John Usumu. Wait, what? Uma Musume? Little Spica? Oh, what? Agemasen, okay, or Pretty Derby. This is a tough one out here, but I'll tell you my final answer. It is definitely John Uma Musume.
Uma Musume.
It's crazy. No, that's wrong. I never fool around with love. I swear I'll make you happy beyond your wildest dreams. Okay, good. And for starters, get your armpit out.
Oh,
okay,
no.
Hold on. Can we get a handle on your wildest dreams first?
Oh no. Chapter 204.
Get your armpit out is a wild
I can't
thing.
wait for the anime to
starters,
release.
get the armpits out. What are we gonna finish with? I honestly hope all of 100 Girlfriends get animated. I don't care what it takes or how much money they need to pay all those voice actresses. I want it done.
100 voice actresses.
Oh, their ears touch. Okay. So they touch. They tickle. Ooh. Scandal.
Every time it touches. Yeah, that's
Ooh, Yugi boy. Sorry, I just turned into Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! No one is above the law. Meanwhile, Chopper, clearly above the law, as we can see in this very detailed picture. So there is at least one singular exception. Me when the conversation gets dry and I can't think of anything to text. Okay.
Yeah.
This is probably the most accurate thing between me and Ashley. Sometimes I'll just be walking, all of a sudden I'll just hear meow. I'll just look at her and she's like, meow. Alright. It comes with the territory of having cats, honestly, at this point. I mean, I'm guilty of it too. Sometimes I'll just randomly meow at her. I don't know. The road to heaven feels like heck. The road to heck feels like heaven. You know, honestly, it's kind of motivational here. It's a good use of Miku and Tento angle. I mean, I have been getting a lot of walking in. Like in Japan. Like I'm getting a lot of exercise, alright? It's not gonna make me like immediately lose a ton of weight out here, but I have been getting a lot of exercise. Ah yes, some Eisen spaghetti, as you can just see. Dude, it's like perfect. That is such a perfect packaging for some noodles, man. That goes so hard. Alright, so a girl and a table and oh. The tailor's like, oh, what'd you do? Why'd you kick me?
Why do I hear Pokemon music?
Okay, dang, man. That's like a Chuck Norris joke is what's going on there. Chuck Norris doesn't stub his toe on a freaking table. The table stubs his toe on Chuck Norris. I don't know. Or its leg. I messed it up. Alright, so we gotta fill in the blank out there. And Stark's like, let's be in the air tonight. And Stark Summon, you pervert. You pervert. I have seen this probably a lot of times out here, and I see I on there, and for whatever reason, why is there no I in the air? Something's off here, alright? There is something very wrong. perfect. Someone did some naughty Photoshop. With that awful personality, I feel bad for whoever ends up being your future wife. Imagine you recorded that and just did all of that just to let her. All that effort just for that one thing she said. I mean, you're like next level hater or lover at that point.
Don't be intimidating, Tatsumaki. Just imagine him in his underwear.
Oh, Saitama, all right. And
no.
Oh no, he's hot.
No.
Oh, the classic
Leave Saitama
flying
alone.
out here. Honestly, he does look better. I'm just saying, man. Saitama is built. The only thing is, it's just the head. It really is. I want to buy like a figure of Saitama, but like sometimes he just looks so goofy and he doesn't look right. But he's supposed to look. I don't know. It's weird. You want a pair of legs just for a human? Everything comes with a price. Are you sure about this?
Bring it on. I'm ready. For him, I'll pay any price.
Oh, is that a... Wait. Oh, okay. I guess it's walking on land. I love you. I don't know what we're supposed to do out of this situation. There's a part 2, but it's kind of sad. I'm just going to leave it like maybe an open-ended conversation out here that maybe could have worked. Ah, yes, here we have the famous armpit ladies out here. And an Uma and okay, Lan's out there too. Lan's out there. I guess I have to address the elephant in the room out there. Apparently on everyone's feed, let's just say a lot of Bakushin was going on. A lot of Bakushin love was going on. A lot of love. Is that Shikamaru in the background out there? And he's like, Shikamaru, what the heck? Why are you thirsting over Sasuke? I didn't know he swung that way. Honestly,
Shikamaru, what the fuck?
Mistake, or maybe he just likes it. I don't know. You come in. It's fine. Oh, all right. Yeah. Everybody. There you go. You can say hi to my entire audience. It's not just Gina. Oh, okay.
Hi, demons.
Wow. That's kind of rude.
The demons were.
Why are you turning off my lights, Shanks out here. Oh man.
What?
Look at...
Turning off the lights.
Why are you turning off my lights, Shanks out here. Oh man, he's looking nice. Alright, just using the perfect low-cost cosplay that I see. I just get the scar and it's just
Another one.
I never realized how close that actually was. Stealing their boyfriend's catchphrase to show their love. Because that's my ninja way. Okay,
oh,
sure.
damn.
I'll become Hokage
Sasuke.
A date with me can be quite a drag. Okay, yeah, that one works. Yeah, our Shikamaru. In the springtime of our youth is sometimes
Kakashi.
it's not just about love. I mean, it can be platonic love, I guess, right? Wait, you said boyfriend. A little bit of hair, but smashing on the ground and oh, she just put it right back. Wait, those are just attachments? You tell me that ain't natural?
She's a robot.
All the figures, they all come off. The hair's never, it always comes off. Maybe it's always been there. The truth has been here all along. I told you, chat, she just meowed at me. I don't know if you just heard it, but sometimes she just meows at me. I swear to God, I told you. Yes, I did. There was a meme about the meowing. And I told you, she does that.
It was just a meme.
I told you.
I have the urge to meow.
I'll make him understand which one of us is a dog. I ordered this for that purpose. I'll definitely put it on a leash. And just immediately, if you guys want some like classic fan service anime, I think the anime is something about defeating like these demons that are destroying all of humanity or something out there. I'm pretty sure there's some plot line in there. I don't know. Why is there some kid all the way out here? That appearance. Such long ears. Are you an elf child?
I got separated from my group. Please take me in.
Even if you ask me to take you in, life here isn't easy. Besides, after elves grow up, they're too physically weak to do any work. Well, it's not like I can leave you out here alone. 5 years later, she turned out to be an orc. Hey, who are you calling weak then, human? Did I just do Scotch? Hey, who do you call weak then, humans? They're so small and cute. Oh, shut up. What do you want me to hunt today? Boar, deer, or a bear? Why, deer. By the way, why did you take me home back then? Maybe you had other reasons. You're still a brat. Now shut up and get to it.
You're still a brat.
I just kind of
What's a
felt
brat?
right doing a Scottish voice there for whatever reason. Do orcs actually look like young elf?
Hold on, I need to charge one of my peripherals.
I guess sometimes they're kind of like pink skinned, I suppose. That's your punishment. But I only appeared for like 3 minutes. Is that position even possible as the sword team? I see that the abs there are very detailed. All right,
nice.
Show and lore accurate there for that story. Yeah, honestly, she really was only just there for a little bit. I'm surprised some of y'all just thirsted. Regulus had 300 wives, and not a single one was brown. Interesting.
What the fuck,
I guess that's
did he?
okay. Step out of the vehicle, you're under
Oh,
arrest.
no.
And here we have the color of Mary and the color of Mary. Oh, no. I don't know anything about ReZero, but 300 wives? 300? Making some Spartan army out here? Okay, that's actually one of the cutest little spigot attachments. It just comes out the eyes. That doesn't seem very useful because it's shooting out sideways. That doesn't feel like you can clean a lot of dishes, but I see the effort was made. So depending on the way you read this could go from wholesome to something else, and, well, all right, going from that, here's the balloon and gives it to the little kid. Or she could be taking the balloon and putting it up in the tree. And the kid would be crying at the mom. Just imagine.
No, get it off.
Like, hey,
Get it
little
off.
boy, nice balloon. Bye. See you later. When I go to the bathroom at 4 a.m. and the cat thinks I'm going to feed him.
Yes.
And yeah, just following you around the entire house, no matter where you go. There's Kiro and Midna following me all the way downstairs, all the way out there. And sometimes I feel bad because I just want like a water. They're like, I'm not giving you treats.
Water.
They'll all act cute. They'll stand in front of the door.
Water.
I know exactly what they do, man. You just
Water.
can't go downstairs in peace. This mirror will show you what you want most. What do you see, Master? Okay, bigger. All right, it's just both sides. I'm at the best side of the world. You're there too, Genos. And they're just
No.
I mean, at least he has them in his world.
No.
That's at least a nice thing, okay? That's a nice thing. A nice gesture.
That's an old meme.
All right, daily life of Fern and Stark. Okay. Going to sleep, Stark. I guess he sleeps tonight. Sometimes
No.
takes the coat off. The first date, still in the same uniform and getting married. My man is not gonna change whatsoever. It is kind of funny how the women always get the different uniforms, but why does Stark not get one? I mean, his fit is good. I ain't gonna lie, it is good. She's leaving. What about chat? That's just rude. Just rude, honestly. I'm very tired. Don't wake me up in the morning. Yes, Ririn-sama. My mouth is dry. How long have I slept?
200 years.
Granny woke up from her coma. They just have a whole family. An entire fams, bro. Exodia, don't be disrespectful to him like that.
Exodia.
Get your behavior under control. And Dark Magician Girl.
No.
I mean, there's already Dark Magician Girl, but
No.
that's just Dark Magician Man Girl now. So,
Man Girl.
That's a bit more confusing now. I mean, I guess Zodia could just obliterate anything, I guess. Even your gender.
Oh, obliterate anything.
Just smacking Nikke with the lead. Man, she looks like she's going actually insane. And then response to this is just making you go, I'll get you, boy. I'll get you. I'm me. Justice. Justice for Miku. Anyway, that's going to do it here for our little anime meme session here in Nihon land itself. I hope you guys had some good laughs. If you did, hey, check out my other content. I have a lot of it, so have some fun. But for now, I will see you beautiful sons and guns again in the next video.
Locked in. Nice. Nikke de Americans. We're actually finished. What do you mean we? There's no we. Let's every cat for themselves.
Hey, what's up guys, Rip here. So this is not exactly anything new, but recently I've come to really appreciate and acknowledge the fact that I'm so blessed that I no longer have to seek out content. The content seeks out me. And many examples of this happen when V-tweeters in the scene, they try to make threads calling out all these supposedly problematic VTubers for attention on Twitter, and it's always unhinged and it always backfires and only serves to provide people like myself, targets of those threads, more content to enjoy with my audience. Now, this is an example of a VTuber who I would never have discovered otherwise until they decided to call out me and many other content creators as well. This is the main thread of what we're going to talk about today. So they say this: if you're my mutual and you proceed to follow or support any of these accounts, unfollow me. Racism in the VTuber community won't change unless there are VTubers to actively fight against, and I will proudly stand against racist VTubers in the community. Now, we will address all of the blatant and unfounded slander in just a second, but you can see the examples from just this part of the thread. There's more parts to this, but we begin with Smugglana, Powder, myself, and Kirsch.
Powder clips.
And if you like this video, please consider subscribing. A lot of you aren't subscribed apparently. You just watch and fuck off. I will find you. Also, this video is most likely going.
Powder in a nutshell.
Don't give him the context. They are just watching them for the boobas. Pull the trigger. Are you actually retarded? I'm everything, dude. I got you. What the fuck kind of question? My new wig. She's everything. Yes, sir. Just so good. Like, you can't help a guy and still be happy. You will die. You are a sheltered, privileged white girl, and you don't know anything. You're kind of losing at life. I just want a girl that
I'm
has
losing
cat
it.
ears.
I'm losing it.
Him. Enjoying your
6-7.
They just lie. They just like to lie. So, from memory, from Kitsu's post on Twitter, man, I gotta up my game. Didn't even make it to top 12. Watching this tomorrow. Hirohei made a video. Blue Sky made a hit list of VTubers they want canceled. I was an honorable mention in the comment section, so piqued my interest.
Mari.
Now we gotta watch it. Gotta figure out why these other VTubers are on a hit list. Surely there's really good reasons, right? Really good reasons why all of these people should be canceled.
We've got something absolutely hilarious to take a look at in this video. Over on Blue Sky, we've got this initial OP.
Red flag immediately.
Kirsha, Nazi. Silverveil, Nazi. Rep says Des, Nazi. Pitkin, Pippa, Nazi. Who else am I forgetting? Oh my gosh. And this is just the start. The list goes on like 2 times longer than that as people like add on to it. So shout out to all these VTubers though. Shout out to Kirsha, Silverveil, Rep says Des, Pitkin, Pippa, and all the ones coming up too. Which by the way, I'm on the list. So shout out to me as well, I guess. I don't know.
He's on the list, you know too?
I'm just excited to talk about this. This is freaking hilarious. So the OP adds on to the list saying Snuffy Nazi.
Wait, why Snuffy? I don't know anything about like Snuffy's controversies or even if Snuffy has been in controversy. What did the stoner raccoon do? I know. They hate Snuffy because she's indifferent and apolitical. They consider people who aren't political at all Nazis because they don't call out the Nazis, the silence is agreement nonsense. Jesus Christ. Snuffy's controversies I've seen are being a furry who draws for that community, not someone Adolf would have tolerated. Yeah, exactly. Wow. Is this trans
Nice.
person got a problem with furries?
Pikami and Bao, Nazis. Like, bro, imagine living like this person. By the way, who is this OP? Let's take a look. I guess they're a VTuber or something. I don't know. The bio says, she, her, trans, British streamer, streaming industry veteran. Oh, wow. Photographer, owner of the V-Sky Discord. And this is just so sad. Like, why can't Missouri, who claims to be a streaming industry veteran or something, right? I think that's what it said. Why can't Missouri just be happy streaming and entertaining people? Like, making some list like this on Blue Sky, it's just so unnecessary. And it's like, on one hand, I do find this hilarious, and it is easy content.
Pikami, I'm gonna guess, because Pikami was gonna play the Harry Potter game, didn't play the Harry Potter game, and then ended up joining VShojo under Henya. Bao, I have no idea why they're considering Bao a Nazi. They never provide a reason, do they? Okay.
Content for me, but on the other hand, like, I feel bad for this person and people like this, because it just seems like a very unwell thing to be doing. And I find it sad that this person can't just find fulfillment and happiness in streaming. I hope for a better future for this person, but let's continue. As mentioned, things continue to proliferate in the comments as we've got this response that says, Bao was gleefully rated by Kirsha. I'm figuring she's at the Nazi table, Nazi. Someone else says, Bao. The other person says, chat, it's not great. Maybe she could be informed. But then again, maybe she'll sooner notice a drop off in viewers than listen to a she's a dang transphobe message. Oh my gosh, they're like, and then they go after Leaf. Bro, Leaflet, like, all these people are really nice, and like Leaflet's so freaking chill, and she just hit 100k subs, by the way. Congrats to Leaflet. But they're going after Leaflet too. Look at that. Freaking Leaflet, that slime VTuber who has a bunch of thumbnails gleefully reacting to horrible stuff like slavery and Project 2025. Oh my gosh, dude, all these people do is lie about everything. So okay, the slavery thing, so the one where she was reacting to a video, and that thumbnail was not even hers. It was the original video creator's thumbnail, and then it was just like her face over it that her editor put there. It wasn't a thumbnail like that was entirely of the creation that she made, and she wasn't even reacting to slavery, by the way, either. The video was about voluntary prison labor.
Oh my god.
There's just so much context to all this stuff.
Oh my god. They just lie. They just like to lie. They just love being wrong.
Wow. And these people just want to like rage bait each other on Blue Sky. I don't know what the Project 2025 thing's about. I haven't seen that, but I do know about the slavery one because I saw people on Twitter trying to cancel Leaf for that too, and I made a video about it. It was all very pathetic behavior. I'm not surprised these
Are they actually upset with what Leaf has to say about it, or they're just upset that she's reacting to it? That's so dumb. They don't have any good reason. It's just, they come up with bullshit. Gleefully reacting. Gleefully! My god. Context for my drama? Never. Never. Oh, here's where Hirohei is mentioned. Wow. He's on the list.
Blue Sky people are acting the exact same way. And then we've got Laura says, Mama Oko and Hirohei are part of the problem. Oko has a whole network around them you can include. Opie says, never heard of them, interesting. They both went after Anna and Yara. Wonderful. Hurls.
Yeah. Alright.
So that's a lie. I've never talked about Nyara at all. For those that don't know, Nyara's a VTuber, and again, I've never talked about Nyara. Anna, I believe, is the Waypoint Vice journalist who tried to cancel Kirsha, and the whole cancellation attempt failed so hard that the articles ended up getting deleted, and you probably know that story. So I covered that in like a video or two, and I don't think I ever named Anna like by name. I think I just said like Waypoint Vice journalist, and I found the managerial editor to be especially amusing actually, because that dude made some defense article, like running defense for the Waypoint Vice journalist working under him or whatever, and it was like such a bad article, which is fitting, I suppose. But yeah, it was so bad. This guy tried to include like evidence of Kirsha's wrongdoings, and none of the evidence made any sense at all. One of the things was a Reddit DM screenshot, but the person who received it got the screenshot from 1 second ago. So it looked like whoever took the screenshot and like received the DM is the same person who sent it. So it looked like completely fake evidence that they're trying to.
They don't even realize how different each person is on that list. Like, they're doing the complete opposite. By trying to ostracize us, they just bring us together in support of each other. You know? So dumb.
Use in this article, and then there was like a leaflet thumbnail included as well. It's like, dude, that's not even Kirsha. Like, the guy had no idea what he was talking about. By the way, icing on the cake is that thumbnail was the same one these people were getting mad about and trying to say like leaflet supports slavery. So that managerial editor was doing a similar thing of like trying to use the thumbnail out of context to smear leaflet. in the article where he's also trying to go after Kirsha. Whole thing once again made no sense and only made these people look extremely desperate. Oh, by the way, I think this other person also made a hit piece against VTubers.
A lot of drama.
Including myself in hit piece as well, but mainly going after Kirsha according to my recollection and trying to link us to like neo-Nazi groups or something. It sounded so freaking crazy. Like anyone who sees that is gonna think the author is a lunatic. So congratulations, I guess. And it goes back to what I said earlier though.
This is another journalist? Whoa. Queer at law. Okay.
This stuff is great content for me, but at the same time, I see people acting like this and it's just concerning. Like, I feel bad for them. I do hope these people can have a less unhinged, more like happy, fulfilling future. Now, let's continue with the post, shall we? A certain self-described genius who still hasn't spoken up about the Nazi harassment going on in her name. Who? Oh my gosh, no way.
I love it when they censor.
PKB.
When you guys say my name, you better say my name with a hard R, okay? Powder. All right. We don't need any censoring, okay? We're not sensitive over here. I always use the hard R. That's right.
Still mad at PKB, they're still mad at Henya. They're now actually also calling Henya a Nazi, I guess, or saying she's like a Nazi apologist, whatever the heck.
She's Japanese.
This seems like the sort of thing I'd be reading if I had like a dream about Blue Sky being crazy and it was like exaggerated in a dream or something. This seems like the sort of stuff you would see in some sort of like exaggerated dream or some like parody of Blue Sky, but this is actually reality. This is like what these people are really doing.
Yeah.
As far as I know, Vabe and Yanners have no qualms hanging with Silver, not to mention all unapologetic use of the R slur, adding literally.
For the longest time, because people would censor the word of retard with R slur, I got it confused a long time ago. I thought when people said the hard R, I thought they were talking about retard.
Casual use of the hard R.
For the longest time. So I would just tell people, I'd be like, oh yeah, I say the hard R.
I dropped my fair share of hard R's back then.
And people were like, what? I was like, yeah, you know, sometimes I like refer to myself as that. It just happens and I don't really think it's that big of a deal. And it was one of those words that's like, oh, being worked out, because you can't even say the word that rhymes with baguette anymore, right? You can't even say that anymore. So, man, I can't keep up. I'm so confused nowadays. Nanners mentioned her Moon Man cover is still on the internet, by the way. Nanners was always someone who was doing those funny song covers with like her uwu voice and stuff. That's like what she got popular with on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. When YouTube was more normal, now things have just been like super censored and TOSs have gotten more strict, and yeah, you gotta watch out what you do, what you say, or else you're gonna get banned. Right, TikTok? There's a Linus video about using the hard R. You're not alone. Yeah, no, I totally empathize with that. I know what video you're referring to. I sat there and I was like, this dude understands me. It was the same thing. It's context that matters. Wouldn't use retard against someone impaired, but will use it all day against someone who's being willfully ignorant. Right. Oh, there's Fillion.
Everyone else working under Asmongold's mythic team too. Oh, the list just goes on and on and on. Oh, they gotta go after Fillion too.
Wait, he has a mythic team? I didn't think about that. What did Fillion do? She made a joke about George Floyd. She said something about her breath being taken away, and then she was like, oh, that's what George Floyd would say, or something like that. It was just like, she was in VR chat, talking to her chat, and then she said that, and then someone clipped it, put it on Twitter, and then people started flipping the fuck out. So I guess that must make her a Nazi.
Fillion literally did a George Floyd joke, so like, and being an art thief helps, to be honest. To be really honest, it might be better to assume that any big VTuber is a Nazi. It might not be correct, but it's safer to make that guess than take a chance and be disappointed. I'm just gonna sound like a broken record. How are these people real? How are these people real? And now Snuffy.
Norfang, you just asked the same thing. Are these people real? This is a take.
Thinking Snuffy again, considering she's silent. Wait, Snuffy? Cottontail next.
What?
Oh my gosh, dude. Would Cottontail count? Much as I wouldn't want to say it, she has hung out with Fillion and such. If the shoe fits, shrug. Maybe just terrible person instead of Nazi. Dang, I have not been plugged in enough to know about Silvervale. Mainstream VTubers are pretty cooked by the looks of it. Hey guys, you know, if random people on Blue Sky say you're cooked, it's so over, guys. What are we all gonna do? Oh no. Let's pack it up, guys. Dang, that's a lot so far.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Silver go that far, but TERFs are usually Nazi bedfellows. For most names I see in the comments, people can be genuinely oblivious. Calling them Nazis are too much. However, keeping them on thin ice, calling out their associations, and not watching them over it is valid. All Nazis are bad actors, but not all bad actors are Nazis. It is easy to miss some stuff when a person's been so normalized. Like I never liked Asmund, but I didn't click to me how Nazi aligned he was until he acts now. And how, wait, what? Until how he acts now. And how long he's done such stuff, for a decade at least. Wow, Char Nazi name. What? I don't even know. I disagree. Some of these people are not just Nazi sympathizers, but genuine actual Nazis. And if you're in bed with the Nazis, then yes, you're a Nazi. It's the Nazi bar analogy. I've never seen...
Oh my god. How long is this list, dude? This list has to be so long if this is the sort of reasoning they're using. What a bunch of goobers.
Anyone so obsessed with Nazis as these people. These people use the word Nazi more than real neo-Nazis probably do. This is like their favorite.
Time for podcast, the list. The end list. Well, no, that wouldn't work. The end list might mean something else other than Nazi. We don't want to confuse people here. Yeah, if we were to do the list podcast, I think it would be a room filled with like 50 different VTubers. I don't think it's gonna work. What does Nazi even mean to them? Dude, I don't even think they know. I mean, genuinely, they don't know what a Nazi is. They just don't like these people. It just means bad person to these people. They convince themselves that they're Nazis, therefore deserving of zero sympathy. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna start calling Saba a Nazi. That would be something.
Favorite word. They love this word so much. They perpetuate Nazis more than anyone out there. Look at this conversation. What the frick, bro? The important thing is if they let them stay when they know it's Nazis. If they do the act of promote and or associate with other Nazis and bad actors, condemn them loudly. But it can be easy to miss stuff when it's not in the right circles. Like I didn't know about JonTron's racism for years. These are large, well-informed creators. There is a certain point where you have enough of an audience that the chance you don't know or aren't tipped off about a person being a Nazi is zero. If we weren't talking about people with hundreds of thousands of followers, I'd give benefit of the doubt. But once you pass, I don't know, 50k followers, once you're in the 1%, no, you don't get benefit of the doubt. And yes, if I ever end up in their position, that rule still applies. I'm not just saying it because I'm not them. Even if I was, I believe that because that's the standard I believe in. And lastly, we've got like 4 posts.
Over 50k? Nazi.
Left, starting with this one that says, anything Silver did I should know? I roughly remember the wizard thing. I'm unaware of what happened after that. The other 3 are extremely obvious as far as I can tell. No fan gets to claim they don't know because their content and community reflect their views. I mean, given trans rights got set back massively directly because of Rowling, the wizard thing is enough in my opinion. It went from bad to genuinely deplorable. As far as I know, though, Silver is regularly hanging with Nazis. So yeah, I don't even have anything else to say about how ridiculous this all is. Let's just finish this up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Of course, I'm not trying to downplay it in the slightest. Only dodging the name so I don't get weirdos word searching my stuff, I guess. I already had plenty of disdain for her over that situation.
Aqua?
That's why I was curious to know if she got worse.
Powder here? Powder's not there.
As far as I know, though, Silver is regularly hanging.
Powder reacts. Scoo. Oh, this coconut milk beverage sucks.
I am a VTuber. And I know
just
that
water
there is a
and-
dark side to VTubing. And I
Right,
know that there are a lot of gooner enabler VTubers out there.
Yes.
Granted, I think a lot of the VTubers, it depends
Anti-goon.
what sort of content, right? If it's a VTuber and they're like an anime girl, and they're using a VTuber avatar to hide their... or to be private on the internet, and the content that they make is like gaming content, or watching videos, or... you know, that ain't so bad. But when it's like OnlyFans content, that's when it can get, you know, into degeneracy, into gooner territory! Very bad! So, let's watch this video.
A fair warning.
This video contains some mature content and sensitive images.
Oh boy.
They will be shown for purposes of education and critique.
Too many kids don't know how to form deep, meaningful relationships. So when significant stress starts to show up in their lives, they're not turning to a person, they're turning to a device, they're turning to these things which offer temporary relief. And in time, it'll destroy relationships, it'll cost time, and it'll cost money, and it'll make your life worse.
We are not having organic interactions with each other,
Nikke,
with our friends,
Anfield.
with our idols, with our families. It presents us with a standard that
Hey.
is unrealistic, a reality
the
that is
heck?
unreliable, and a
Snuffy,
world which has
Neaners,
been filtered and
Melody,
altered for the
Iron
benefit
Mouse.
of another person or group,
Neaners.
and that is the very
No,
essence
Melody.
of corruption.
Melody's the
Hello,
best.
and welcome back to my channel. In this video on PaxTube, we'll be exploring the dark side of VTubers. But before we dive right in, we need to first set the stage. Let me ask you something. Have you ever heard of something called a parasocial relationship?
Yeah.
A parasocial relationship is defined as a one-sided relationship in which one person extends emotional energy, interest, and time into another person who's
Nope, never heard of
completely
it.
unaware of their existence.
What a weird
It's
thing.
hard. Being parasocial is a little difficult. You know, within reason, right? I can be a little parasocial within reason, you think? You know? We are random text sources on the internet. We're not people to you. Ow! Don't say that! Don't say that. You mean much more to me than that.
Imagine you observe the same person every day and learn a lot about them, while on their side, they never even know who you are. These are relationships defined by a lack of personal interaction. The viewing
Okay.
party's mind is subtly deceived into believing that a relationship between them and the person they're viewing is more personal than it really is. This phenomenon stems from our most basic human intuitions, the desire to make friends, to socialize, and to connect with others. But parasocial relationships are but an illusion of this connection, and as such, they fail to give even the most basic fulfillment that real human relationships provide. In the past, people developed these relationships with popular celebrities, sports teams, and television stars. But with social media, the issue has become even more common and taken on new dimensions. Enter VTubers, short for virtual YouTubers or virtual streamers. This type of streamer is an individual who broadcasts online using a virtual animated persona. While relatively new to the internet, the first debuting in 2016, they've taken the online world by storm and quickly climbed to the top of social media stardom. Originating in Japan, they've rapidly spread across the world, developing variants in almost every language.
Variants?
American and Japanese versions being the most popular. The history of virtual YouTubers is pretty straightforward. Motion tracking software got a lot better in the last 5 years, and this kind of thing was bound to pop up. You might have seen them before in their most common form, the anime girl, borrowing of course from the Japanese anime art style. Now, let's get into why I'm making this video. Why is this phenomenon relevant? In the past, one might be able to call VTubers a niche thing from the corners of the internet. A few years ago, that may have been true, but no longer. They're now a subject worth exploring.
Yeah.
To demonstrate
Quite large now. Hell, we're even at Dodgers games now. Good thing the Dodgers suck. What? Wait a second. Didn't Gura sing at the Dodgers? Didn't they win? Anime girls give good luck. Okay, how dare you? I got tired of music at my job and hopped on here and found VTubers who are decently entertaining while I work. Yeah, that's like our main goal, is to be entertaining. But of course, when it comes to entertaining, a lot of people seek some sort of belongingness, some sort of relationship in a way. And I don't mean that just romantically, but I just mean that on a friendship level too, you know? And VTubing is an easy segue for many people who already watched anime to now check out VTubers, because, you know, there's people out there who would rather watch an anime girl say something as opposed to a real girl say something.
Hiss.
People are looking for
Hiss,
that
no
sense
girls.
of friendship, and they might do that with someone who looks more like an anime girl than they would a real girl, right? Because to some people, anime women are the more ideal type of woman. So, I don't know. It's all very interesting, right? She's real to me! Yeah. Most VTubers are more streamers with anime than anime with streaming, you know? I think so, more so too with indie VTubers. Corpo VTubing is very popular. With playing a character, indie VTubers are more likely to just be themselves with the mask of an anime girl, which I think is better that they're not playing a character, but I don't know. I don't know in terms of what makes it better. Is it good because indie VTubers are more connected to reality, whereas corpo VTubers playing a character is feeding into the fantasy a bit more, you know, as opposed to reality? I don't know. Something interesting to talk about, though. Maybe he'll get into that, actually, because it's the dark side of the VTuber phenomena.
A few years ago, that may have been true, but no longer. They're now a subject worth exploring. To demonstrate this, let's look at a few metrics. Streamers on websites like YouTube and Twitch make their money from live donations from the audience. On YouTube, these are called super chats. As of October 2021, VTubers absolutely dominate the top of the charts in super chats received. Take a look at this. Of the top 30 lifetime super chat earning channels on YouTube, 25 are VTubers.
Wow.
Coco, the recently retired dragon VTuber, raked in almost 3 million in her less than 3-year tenure.
Oh my god! $3 million! Jesus Christ. Coco is now Kason, by the way, who I believe is still part of V Shoujo.
That one didn't age quite so well.
Coco got into some controversy in regards to, was it Taiwan? I think she like mentioned something about Taiwan, and then people flip shit, and then she was let go from HoloLive, and then rebranded as Kason. Oh, she was Kason before she was Coco? Okay, so she went Kason, Coco, Kason. She doesn't hide behind her VTuber avatar as much as other people do. She's very popular as her actual self, too. I think she was on some sort of dating show, if I'm not mistaken, as her actual self. Kason was a Flesh streamer originally. Okay, so she started as a Fleshy and then moved into VTubing and then became Flesh again and VTubing, so she was doing a bit of both. I see. Anywho, Coco making $3 million is absolutely crazy. I'm not surprised. HoloLive, big deal. Coco, big deal. You know, Rushia, Gargura, some of the more popular names definitely have been making big old bucks. Big bucks.
Hardly any other streamers come close in revenue to that, or to VTubers in general. As for growth, Gargura, the largest VTuber, gathered almost 3 million subscribers in less than a year. Meanwhile, the average subscriber count for HoloLive characters, the biggest VTuber company, is around 1 million. That's quite a noticeable number. It's because of this wide popularity that I decided to look more into the VTuber phenomenon. So whether you're a fan of these streamers, despise them, or aren't sure what to think, this video will have valuable insights for you.
We love VTubers though, right guys? Right? We love VTubers!
VTubers are, in a way, a fresh spin on something that was already around for years.
Sylvanas.
The pretty female streamer, the e-girl. These streamers, while they sometimes have talent, mainly rely on their attractive looks to keep viewers watching. Most show skin or make sexual innuendos to get the attention of their primarily male audience. And make no mistake about it, the target audience for all of these streamers...
Is that just a bra? What the?
Yes.
I think so.
That's
Ole,
nice.
ole mole. I am censoring her for you guys. Goodness.
Are young males. The majority of the audience of both e-girls and VTubers are males aged 18 to 34. The common e-girl relies on sex appeal so much...
What the Hold on, I gotta move. I gotta move so that you can see... What the I was censoring this for you, but you guys need the context.
Males. The majority of the audience of both e-girls and VTubers are males aged 18 to 34. The common e-girl relies on sex appeal so much that it's practically the only thing the popular ones do. Take Amaranth, for example. Many people have actually criticized streaming sites like Twitch for basically becoming online brothels where girls show skin for cash.
Brothels.
It even got to the point earlier this year where Twitch had to crack down on so-called hot tub streams. If you don't know what a hot tub stream is, consider yourself lucky. It's essentially just a female streaming in a hot tub in their underwear. Yeah, unfortunately that's a thing. VTubers in several ways follow the e-girl trend, albeit with a fresh coat of anime paint. In terms of popularity though, VTubers may have already even surpassed their e-girl counterparts.
Yeah.
Now it should be obvious at this point, but I'm not a fan of e-girl streamers. But when doing research on VTubers, I wanted to be fair. And some of them are decently talented. Some can sing, some can act, and some can put on entertaining personas. But despite these positives, we have to address some serious issues under the surface of this whole thing. Let us begin by asking this. Why are VTubers in particular so popular? And what is the social environment that they've become so successful in? To understand this, we must first look at the characteristics of the men watching these streamers. They are, for the most part, the same audience who would watch an e-girl streamer. Single men under the age of 40. It turns out that today, there are more single men in this age demographic than ever before in modern history. Since around the 1970s, people in Western countries have been getting married later and later and later.
Whoa! This is a wow! Look at that! Shot straight up! Holy smokes! Look at the male one too. It's like already on the pew pew!
This has been due to a combination of factors. The first and biggest is that religious and cultural values have drastically changed since the end of World War II.
Right.
For example, since around the 1950s, most television and film media has promoted casual sex and not settling down until your 30s. Christianity stopped being promoted as the Western cultural norm, and thus the Christian values that promote chastity and monogamy declined with it. To do a comparison, in 1900, when Christianity had strong influence in Western media, the average American got married at 24 and had over 3 children. Today, with religion having almost no say in media or public affairs, the average American gets married at 32 and has less than 2 children. The rise of social media is of course another factor that has contributed to there being way more young, single men. People now primarily socialize online instead of in person, and this has predictably had a negative effect on the average person's social skills. This is because talking to someone online has an entirely different dynamic to talking to someone in person. Social media also combines this with the added effect of keeping people indoors. Finally, perhaps as a result of all the aforementioned factors, more women are choosing careers over families. To recap and put this all in layman's terms, the cultural movements of the last 60 years have left hundreds of millions of men behind with little to no romantic prospects. There were signs of this bubbling to the surface in the early 2010s with the rise of the incel and men going their own way movements.
What? I talk about this too. I didn't know MGTOW, men go their own way. I haven't heard about that. I've heard about the incel thing though, and like manosphere stuff. It's all Powder's fault confirmed. What? No! I'm here to spread the good word. We do not want incels. Well, okay. Incels, in the original terminology, involuntarily celibate men, ain't so bad. It's not good, but it ain't so bad. But incel is usually coupled with not liking women. So the newer term of incel is bad. Yeah, lots of people use incel wrong. Lots of people use a lot of terms wrong, especially on social media. It's another label. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Rise of the incel and men going their own way.
I was naming unembarrassed
Pickup guru culture also increased to try to help young men find female partners. But it was all for naught. Young men today are still having less sex and getting married later than ever before. This study found that almost a third of men aged 18 to 24 in America are virgins, a large rise from the past. Not that there's anything wrong with being a virgin, but this does show that young people are no longer getting together. This drop isn't because men are becoming more stoic or more religious, which would actually be a good thing. No, what they're doing is replacing romance artificially. The biggest example of this is pornography use. In Japan, where VTubers are even more popular than America, all of these social trends are even worse. Huge portions of Japanese men report no interest in sex or romance at all.
Wow.
It is, after all, easier to just stay at home in your online happy place than go out and risk rejection in the romantic world.
Right.
In the most extreme cases of this, we actually see products being made to let Japanese men marry a virtual anime wife. What's perhaps most shocking is that despite these clearly negative trends, neither the American nor the Japanese governments have done anything whatsoever to try to address the problem. Other governments, such as China and Russia, have at least made some efforts, such as banning pornography. China has even gone so far as limiting children's video game and social media access. And yes, I am praising something China did. Please increase my social credit score accordingly. Now, to be clear, women in the West aren't benefiting from any of these relationship trends either. Antidepressant use among females is at its highest levels in recorded history.
Jesus.
Studies have also shown that women were significantly happier in past generations, where cultures of early marriage, monogamy, and sexual chastity were promoted. In other words, no one is benefiting from this. Now, to tie all of this back to VTubers...
We match! Yes, sir!
This is where the concept of parasocial relationships becomes relevant.
Alright, let's go play Nikke.
Due to the social conditions of the modern world, millions of men are grasping out for female attention to hold on to. And VTubers seem to be the latest edition of what they're flocking to. But sadly, it's an illusion. VTubers cannot replace a real woman. It's not just romantic feelings people are after either. Millennials and Gen Z lack companionship in general. 1 in 5 millennials reports having zero friends. Not zero close friends, zero friends. Period.
Aww.
The numbers were slightly better for Gen Z, but still bad. And these surveys were conducted before the COVID-19 pandemic started. One can only imagine what that landscape looks like now.
Wow.
From this, we can glean that VTubers are not only filling the role of a romantic interest for many men, but also the role of simply a friend.
A friend.
What's perhaps most disturbing about the entire VTuber phenomenon is that these girls and the companies behind them know most of these men are struggling, and they're cashing in on it. They know their viewer struggles. They know they're feeling pain. And behind their artificial digital faces, they're laughing at them.
I do. No. Not powder. No, sir. Not powder. I want what's best. Top 5 anime betrayals. Not here. Not with powder. I really do. I really do want what's best for you guys. Obviously, this is like my job, and my job is to be entertaining and to occupy your time when you got downtime. But I do want what's best for you all. I'm sure many VTubers do, but some VTubers do take advantage of men in bad situations. It can take advantage of people who are not very mentally well, for sure.
And behind their artificial digital faces, they're laughing at them. They're laughing at them all the way to the bank. Most VTubers consistently use sex and sex appeal to squeeze even more money out of their lonely male audience. The streams of Iron Mouse, one of the largest English-speaking VTubers, begin with an animation of her character's virtual boobs jiggling. This is a common trend among English-speaking VTubers.
Well, okay, I don't know if Iron Mouse is the best example to use here, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of get where he's coming from with like the hypersexual outfits, but Iron Mouse as a whole is not the best example, I'd say. I think there could have been a better example here, personally.
HoloLive, the largest Japanese VTuber company, fits many of its characters with similar giant bouncing boobs. Meanwhile, VTubers who don't have these attachments still often make sexual suggestions to their audience or promote fan art that is sexual in nature. Yes, even Gargirl, the childlike character I mentioned earlier. It only takes browsing many of these streamers' Twitter feeds to see how sexual and degenerate they are in order to get clicks and views. Keep in mind these women are also aware that there are minors in their audience. They don't care. Now some might say, Pax, don't you defend anime as a genre? Yes, I have. But unlike many creators, I also don't hold back from criticizing degenerate animes. VTubers in anime are also not equivalent. If anything, VTubers are a ripoff of anime. While we can draw some similarities in how the VTuber industry and the anime industry often profit...
Just a ripoff! What a hot take! Slander! What is this? Yeah, I get it. I get it. Damn, talk about getting called out. I know, dude. Ouch. It hurts. I never made that big leap into like porn with like Fansly, OnlyFans, or even like pornographic art and stuff like that. There has been art of my character made like that, but it wasn't something I promoted. As someone who stayed on the surface of the hypersexual stuff and made those jokes and then was like, oh my god, boobies, hee hee, look at the big boobies. You see other VTubers do that sort of stuff, and you see the amount of clippers that are out there, and you're like, I want to be like that too. I want to get clipped. I want to get noticed. I'll do what it takes. So then you like kind of feed into that, and you're like, oh, is this what works? Okay. Over time, you have a sort of like, at least for me, over time, I had like this sort of identity crisis with it. And then I was like, I just don't think I can do this. As you grow as a content creator, you start to filter people. What kinds of people actually do you align with? Morals, values, opinions? Do they find you entertaining? It's a big shift that you make when you're a new VTuber. It's very easy to fall into the rabbit hole of being hypersexual. But if I had to give advice to anyone, I would say, please do not dive deep into the hole of Fansly, OnlyFans, and that sort of content. I think that that will cause more harm than good over time. I think that that's not good to do. Don't do that. Don't do Fansly, don't do OnlyFans. I just don't think it's good. It's not healthy. As you grow up as a person, you start to realize that your actions have consequences, and even things that look good from one angle are not from other angles. It's depressing how many adult women streamers only learn that after being a sex symbol for 3 years. Yeah, sex symbol for 3 years. And then that sort of stuff is like always out there, you know? Like, gosh, the women who have their like IRL nudes out there.
While we can draw some similarities in how the VTuber industry and the anime industry often profit off of people's loneliness, there are differences between the two. I find anime to be far more artistic and less exploitative than the VTuber phenomenon. Many animes have heart and soul poured into them that you won't see in many other places. Thus, to imply that VTubers and anime are equivalent is wrong-headed. Now, to extend an olive branch somewhat, we should note that there are some exceptions to all of these trends, and some VTubers do make an effort not to be degenerate. From my research, Hololive is a mixed bag, VShojo is horrendous, and independent VTubers could be anywhere. Unfortunately, in a capitalistic system where the only real thing society values is making money, people have little incentive to live by moral rules. This culture of valuing money over morality is precisely how the porn industry was able to grow from banned underground splinters into one of the largest online businesses. It's not a coincidence that today it's anti-capitalist countries who've cracked down on pornography and other types of sexual exploitation. But back to VTubers. While I welcome a decline in female streamers, as they're in many ways worse than VTubers, in other ways, VTubers are even more detached from reality. While female streamers are limited by things such as real-life boyfriends, the effects of age, and all the other problems that come with being a real
drawbacks.
Human. Hold on. These still do apply. We're still women behind the scenes. But he'll probably get into it. I guess looks-wise? Maybe effects of aging, looks-wise, I suppose.
Challenge?
I don't know, though. I've seen an uptick in hags. Hag love. Men are like, woo, 30 plus?
Oops.
Sign me up! At least VTuber-wise.
VTubers are not. VTubers take on personas that will be forever young and single, and thus much more able to consistently enchant male viewers. There are other noticeable VTuber behaviors that are detached from reality, such as imitating common anime tropes and speaking in childish voices. They're fictional personas imitating fictional characters.
I'm sorry, the automatic change to grayscale is so funny. So like, I don't know, so dramatic, so traumatizing.
And some of the noises these VTubers make is just...
That's not that bad.
One trend I've noticed among some English-speaking VTubers is that their only sense of comedy is constant sex jokes.
Oh!
And some of these jokes get really bad.
Talked about this.
I was on birth control for like 2 months.
Yes.
When I got off of it, and I got my first period, I wasn't like bleeding, right? And after like 3 days, I straight up burst out like my entire fucking like vagina skin, like all of it.
Oh.
I don't think that's funny. That's like gross. Oh my god, Vay. TMI,
Why?
Vay. TMI. Jesus Christ.
Some of these VTubers even encourage their audience to masturbate.
Whoops.
Jack off in front of the window. So this way, it will improve your mental and physical health at an optimal rate. And
What?
Okay,
you just need to do
Nanners.
this for a half an hour a day.
You're cooked.
How was your 3rd day of non-stop nut? November. Have you guys got your Lucas nut yet?
Ah yes, nothing says humor like encouraging your audience's porn addiction. Through their use of fictional persona, VTubers are also able to hide many of their characteristics that would probably make large parts of their audience disgusted. For example, some of these women are 30 to 40 years old. Some are divorced. And some, well, some aren't even female.
No. Yeah, got my tickets.
The horror.
Some are transgender, while others are literally self-described cross-dressers using voice-modifying software. And before someone says, well, no one watches that, this one has over 90,000 subscribers. Now we can probably conclude that VTubers are more of a symptom of a wider cultural rot than any kind of cause. We could almost say that VTubers are the opium of single males. These girls, if you could call them that, are a product. And
I am a woman. I am a real girl. I am a real girl.
Okay, Pinocchio.
While a product may entertain you, it can never fill the void in your soul. If a man
It's
does
not
not
a
know to
product. It's not a product. We're entertainers. This is entertainment.
what port he is sailing, no wind is favorable. Seneca.
My favorite.
I think the most important thing I'd like people to get from this video isn't that all VTubers are evil, or that all of their viewers are simps who give them their entire bank accounts. Neither of those things is the case. Furthermore, there's not even anything inherently wrong with people using a virtual avatar to represent themselves. But what people should understand is that the rise of VTubers does have its dark side. They've profited off of the serious problems with modern culture while exacerbating them in the process. If our current world wasn't as flawed as it was, these girls would not have as much popularity as they currently do. We need to be on alert against those who would exploit us for their own benefit, no matter how cute they may appear. The fact is that while fictional connections with fictional characters can sometimes comfort us, we should always remember that at the end of the day, we must live in the real world. We must face reality for our own good. By doing so, we can improve it. And by fixing the problems in our own world, we reduce the need to retreat into false alternative ones. Time in this life is fleeting and precious, and we should use it wisely. I'm sure I speak for many when I say that I wish there was more media that promoted wisdom and good moral values. I've made this video because I see a lot of people hurting in our modern world. And hey, we were warned about this kind of stuff. It's my sincere hope that everything I've presented here can help in what ways it can. But what do you think? Was I too easy on VTubers? Was I too hard on them? Or did I get the fairness just right? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and clicking the notification bell. It really helps me to make more. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video.
No! Therefore, my dear friends, flee from idolatry. I think it was okay. It was an alright video. I understand the oversaturation of sexual jokes. I get that. That's fair to say. Some Some of his examples, I'd say, weren't very good, like when it came to like Iron Mouse or something, you know? I don't think she's a really good example of like degeneracy, you know what I mean? And also like
VTubers take limited by things such as...
In terms of like indie VTubers, I think it's still like a thing that definitely affects us, right? Real life boyfriends, effects of aging, other human drawbacks. If anything, having boyfriends as a VTuber is like a bigger
non-humans.
taboo type thing. That's a big drawback, right? Because of the culture of VTubing. The effects of aging, yeah, VTubers, you don't really see how we age in real time. As we get older, I would want to find someone to like settle down with, start a family with, and that's going to take a lot of time away from making content. So I think with VTubers that are around that age and who have partners, that will definitely still play a big...
It did play a big one. But now, surprise, Stellasaur on the weekend. Oh no. Rise and fall.
Here are 3 reasons to pick the Moto.
Has NVIDIA been actually scamming us PC builders over the last few years?
Here are 3 reasons to pick the Moto Razr 60 over the Galaxy Z Flip 7 FE. First and foremost, design. Not only is the Motorola available in a number of different colors, it's also textured and shaped to feel good when you hold it. Samsung's flat-edged phone only comes in black or white and is rather plain and minimal looking. Second is that external cover screen. It might not technically be all that much better, but Motorola has made better use of the space with its software. It's easy to navigate, easy to launch any app without any workarounds, and Google's keyboard is far easier to type with quickly spread across that wider space than Samsung's on-screen keyboard, making it more convenient. Last and definitely not least, the extra screen real estate makes a difference. Content is more immersive because there's more space to spread across. Plus, the extra width also means it's easier to type on two-handed. Here are 3 reasons to pick the Moto Razr 60 over the Galaxy Z Flip 7 FE. First and foremost,
has NVIDIA been...
Did you see...
Wow.
This might be the new vertical handheld king. This is the Anbernic RG406V. You might remember that we've looked at the RG405V, and this new system, well, looks very similar, but pretty much has upgrades all around. Now, the 405V was very reliable, playing up to GameCube and PS2 really well, and the 406V doubles down on that performance with the newer processor, really being able to handle all of those systems perfectly. It actually has the same performance as some of my other favorite Anbernic devices, the RG556 and the RG Cube, but where this really starts to shine in comparison to the 405V is in the controls and the screen. This has some of the best joysticks Anbernic has put in a device, and it makes gaming on here so much better. You don't feel like the joystick is dug down deep into the device like actually all of their other handhelds. And the screen on here is 720p versus the 480p that we saw in the 405V, really making your retro games as sharp as ever. I definitely can't recommend this guy enough, so check out the Anbernic RG406V. This might be the new vertical handheld king. This is the Anbernic RG406V. You might remember that we've looked at the RG405V.
Alright, here's the deal. I'm going on a trip to Ohio soon, and I can only bring 2 handhelds. Here's the 7 that we can pick from the Anbernic RG Nano. This is an easy travel companion. It's even got a keychain. It's full metal. It's got a whole metal body. It's not that powerful. You can run some PlayStation 1 games, but the controls are tiny. The GKD Pixel 2. This is actually one of my favorite handhelds of the last year. It's another micro-sized metal boy. I don't know if you're seeing a theme here. Another easy travel companion. It's a lot more powerful than the Anbernic RG Nano, but still not super powerful. Taking a brief detour from the metal handhelds, we have the Miyu Mini V4. This is a fan favorite of a lot of people. It's a little bit on the older side, but it's got a lot of charm to it. And it's very lightweight too. I would be afraid to sit on. And the opposite of lightweight, we have the Trim UI Brick Hammer. This is a newer handheld. It's got a full metal body, and this is dense, but it's packing some decent performance. It's got a beautiful screen and great controls. And this is one that I've just been enjoying more, that I spend more time with it. Number 5 on the list is the Mangmi Air X. This one is a lot bigger than our other handhelds, but it's very comfortable. and it's got decent performance. It's a budget handheld coming in around $90, but I've been pretty impressed with the quality. Second to last, we got the Retroid Banana. This is the G2. It's got a beautiful yellow switch light theme going on and a surprising amount of performance too. It's kind of like the Retroid Pocket 5 Plus, but it's released at an unfortunate time because the Retroid Pocket 6 is coming out in like a month. And finally, if you know me, you know the next one's a given. It's the AYN Thor. I've been obsessed with this thing. I can't put it down. It's glued to my hand. It's a dual screen powerhouse that can run 3DS upscaled Windows games and Switch out the wazoo. This handheld is an absolute gem, and so are you for watching. So let me know which handhelds you would
Trying to move files off your shiny new Steam Deck? Well, you don't need this. We have the power of SSH, baby. To start, head into desktop mode and open the console app. Run the past
$250 for an AYN Thor. AliExpress, Alibaba, 6-inch, 400, 300 on AliExpress. Pro. Okay, do you want 8 gigabytes of RAM or 12 gigabytes of RAM? Oh, here it is, the Thor.
Oh, I can't believe it's finally here! I've spent my entire adult life collecting Nintendo DS, 2DS, and 3DS systems, but it's all come to this. Every single thing from the moment I was born has led to me being in front of this handheld right here, right now. Time to finally see the oh, what the That's right, folks. This is the AYN Thor. One of the most anticipated and celebrated handhelds of the year. It's a dual screen powerhouse designed to play 3DS, DS, and even some Wii U games. With a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset, 2 AMOLED displays, and a mostly user-friendly software experience, it's a slam dunk double screen device. But the Thor has a little extra magic hiding in that pocket-sized clamshell. It's powerful enough to play Nintendo Switch, GameCube, PS2, and some PC games using apps like GameHub. I've been completely infatuated with this handheld. I've used it every day for weeks, streamed with it, married it, started a family, cheated on it, then came crawling back, only to find out that it's been getting played by thousands of people on the internet. Anyways, to say that this device is popular would be an understatement. The Thor has completely taken the internet by storm. Fans and reviewers have praised it for being the full package, but does it really live up to that reputation? Or has the hype gone a bit too far and overlooked some of its glaring issues? In this video, we're gonna go deep into the Thor's domain, play some games on it, and put it through a gauntlet of cruel and unusual tests to decide once and for all if this really is the best dual screen handheld money can buy. There's only one way to find out, so let's unfold the
Really?
Thor.
I left shift on.
There we go. So here is the box that the AYN Thor comes in. On the front we have a picture of the black model, and on top we have the models and colors. This comes in 4 models. The light model with the Snapdragon 865, the same one as the Retroid Pocket 5 and Pocket Flip 2. The other 3 models have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset, which is significantly more powerful, and I'd highly recommend paying a little bit more to get that extra performance. In this review, we're going to take a look at the Pro model with 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of internal storage.
Damn,
I was torn between the Pro and the Max model, but I'd recommend picking up the Max if you do plan on getting a 1TB SD card, because that 1TB of internal storage just saves you the cost. Then we have 4 color options: black, rainbow, clear purple, and white, the one that I got. Now let's get our grubby little mitts inside of this
It's
thing.
basically an Android laptop.
All right, let's put this to the side and see what else is in the box. A C-to-C cable, and we got a couple cards for the manual and specs. So here is the Ein Thor. Now the first thing that stands out to me is the size of this device. It very much is reminiscent of a 3DS XL or a DSi XL in terms of its size. It's compact, but also very substantial, especially with that 6-inch screen up top. Now, similar to the Retroid Pocket Flip 2, this device has a bit of a square shape to it with a kind of a very slightly rounded edge. It's not necessarily the most ergonomically comfortable because it kind of digs into your palms a little bit, but there's plenty to hold onto. The hinge on here is another thing that really stands out to me. It's very smooth and it has 3 snap points. The first 2 hinge points on the Thor are noticeably different than any 3DS handheld. They're a bit more narrow in the angle, which means you'll have to tilt your wrist back or push the screen all the way back. All of the hinge points feel just a little bit unnatural. So if you're coming from something like a 3DS or a DS and expecting the same feeling in this hinge, you're not gonna find that here. The weight distribution of the Thor is actually very well balanced. It rests mostly in that center area, and the device itself isn't too heavy or too light. It feels dense and sturdy without causing fatigue in longer gaming sessions. The Thor's clocking in a little over 371 grams, over 160 grams heavier than a DSi, 131 grams heavier than an original 3DS, and over 100 grams heavier than a 2DS LL Creeper. But enough beating around the bush, I want to see some numbers. What is the size? Well, luckily, AYN website says that it's 150 millimeters wide, 94 millimeters tall, and 25.6 millimeters thick. But if you know me, you know I don't trust millimeters. I'm gonna need to clock it on a ruler.
Inches.
It's a little under 6 inches wide. Now let's take a look at the controls. On the back side here, we have a set of 2 shoulder buttons and analog triggers.
Here already? All right.
Similar to the right. Now let's take a look at these face buttons.
That's the end of the second simulation. Are you ready? It's going to be a bore.
These face buttons are excellent. On the back of the device, we have a fan intake and exhaust vents. Punch the 4 display in the bottom center. These ambient lights really balance it out and enhance the overall futuristic vibe of the Thor. Now looking at the system buttons, we have a start and select button on the top corners, and at the bottom corners we have home and back buttons. This is your classic Android layout. I know that Retroid has been doing this design a bunch. The 4 corners, the 4 pillars of retro gaming. We also have a sneaky little microphone hole right there because, you know, this is a Nintendogs device. You can definitely just play some microphone games very easily because it's right front and center there. And down here in the center, we have an Ein button, which is used for the quick menu, which has all your tools for dual screen operations. In the bottom corners, we have 2 front-firing stereo speakers. We'll test the volume and quality of those a little later. Nothing on the left, nothing on the right, nothing on the top, and everything on the bottom. We have a volume rocker, power and sleep button, USB-C for power, data, and video out, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and a micro SD card slot. And then on the corners, we have 2 lanyard slots. On the back of the device, we have a fan intake and exhaust vents, and then a little grippy kind of waterfall texture with the Ein logo. Now let's run a very rigorous power on time test to see how long it takes to turn this thing on. This thing practically speed ran the power on time test, clocking in a little under 15 seconds. That is very impressive, especially for an Android handheld like this. That's a pretty solid score. Powering on the Thor for the first time, these two AMOLED displays just absolutely pop. They are so beautiful, and this bottom screen really just melds right into that glass. So there's no bezel on it. It's futuristic almost. Everything just feels right. But you know what's missing is some games. So AZUR doesn't include games with their handhelds, and that is a respectable move, but that also means that we have to bring our own games, or BYOG, as somebody says. AYN includes two options out of the box for your home launcher. You can either use the default Android home or their Odin launcher, and you can choose which one during the quick setup or in the settings. Pressing the AYN button brings up their control center. Here you can control brightness, sound, performance, controller, and all kind of other settings. And a 120 FPS toggle, which turns the top screen to 120 Hz, and it does something technical with the bottom to make it work, but it's not 120 Hz. So you might get some screen tearing and fast moving games. And the Thor also has RGB analog sticks. So you get your Roy Big V rainbow gamut that can illuminate those thumbsticks. And you have full control over the color, saturation, and brightness of those light ratings. And there's an app called Ambiluma, which matches the color of your RGB to what's on your screen. So if you're playing a game that's maybe underwater, then it'll give it a blue, kind of darker tint. Or if you're in a magma zone, it'll give it a fiery red color. It is a paid app, but you buy it once and it works on all your devices. So I've done enough noodling around on this handheld, but I think it's time we play some games. So I'm gonna go put some games on an SD card and we'll see how they look, play, and feel on the AZUR Thor. Let's check it out. So it's been about 2 months since I recorded that footage, and I have been playing the Thor every single day. Needless to say, we got footage of a lot of different consoles and games, from dual screen systems all the way up to PC games. So let's kick it off with some 3DS footage at 4x upscaled resolution. Off the bat, playing 3DS games in high definition is so enjoyable. The controls feel natural and the screens, while they're not the exact ratio of the 3DS, are close enough to still feel like a modern 3DS. Now, when it comes to actually playing these games, we have to use emulators. You'll probably hear other people using AZUR as their 3DS emulator, but I've found that AZUR has some shader stutters, where the frame rate sporadically gets very low. This usually happens when you load up a new game or enter a new area in that game. So instead, I've found that Citra MMJ performs much better on the Thor. Performance-heavy games like Kirby Planet Robobot are shockingly smooth in Citra MMJ. And Citra also has cheats built into it, where you can enable 60 FPS on some games, which double the frame rate of the game you're playing. I found it to be really enjoyable in Metroid Samus Returns and Zelda Link Between Worlds. We can even take it a step further and use high-resolution texture packs, like the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask 4K texture packs from Henrico. And for me, the final touch to perfecting Ocarina of Time 3D is using the FreeCam mod. It's a free file that you put in the mod folder and it changes everything. This uses the right analog stick as a camera control, so you can play it like a modern game, which is an absolutely transcendent experience. Speaking of free, there's also a free Animal Crossing New Leaf HD texture pack that's floating around, and that one also looks really good. Moving back in time to the dual screen handheld that started it all, the Nintendo Dual Screen, or more commonly known as the Nintendo DS. Now, DS games are a walk in the park for the Thor. We can actually upscale them at 7 times their native resolution, all the way up to 1080p. But the aspect ratio of the original DS is 4:3, so we have a ton of empty space on the sides. Theoretically, you could have a background or overlay fill in that empty space, or you could stretch it out like a demon. Either way, upscaled DS games look fantastic. Some games like Zelda Phantom Hourglass might have some graphic issues, so in that case you can change the renderer to software rendering. But this makes the game look a lot fuzzier and sometimes still has its own graphic issues. What's consistent across the board is input latency, specifically when it comes to touchscreen inputs. We'll take a closer look at this in a little bit, but it's not too bad and touchscreen games are still pretty enjoyable. Luckily, controller inputs felt snappy and responsive. So in general, most games were very enjoyable to play. Now there's a ton of consoles that...
Hold on. No. Oh yeah, because it's Android, of course.
Don't worry, Foxy. I promise your wallet's gonna be smiling.
Okay, I finished my dailies.
The first is that I've already done impressions and in-depth reviews of each of these devices. I will leave it all linked down below. So we're going to approach this video as if you've already watched all the nitpicking that I've done for each of these devices in those videos. And the second caveat is that this is mostly going to be my own subjective opinion. After all, it's going to be talking about what I prefer one over the other. And my goal here is to give you as much objective information as possible so that you can make up your own mind as well, even if I have my own preferences. So let's go ahead and dive in. What I'll do with each of these categories is assign them a letter grade, and that letter grade will correspond to a number, and then we'll tally all of that at the end. That being said, the first category is the price, and I'm not going to assign a letter grade to this one. Instead, we're just going to talk about the actual price point and what it actually means. And the price range for the Thor starts at around $250 and goes up to $430 plus shipping. By contrast, the iNeo Pocket DS is more expensive. It starts at $400 and goes all the way up to $640. So let's talk about what that money will get you for each product. Let's start with the iNeo Pocket DS. The starting price here is $399, but it is worth noting that the specs and the pricing is really dependent on the color model that you choose. Let's start with their black model, which is the one that starts at that $400 price point. It comes with 8 GB of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. And this model can be upgraded. You can get 12 gigs of RAM and double the storage for an additional $40. And if you're willing to spend up to $500, you can get the black model with 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage. Now the other two models, yellow and gray, can only be purchased at the highest end tier, which means that if you want the yellow model, like the one that I'll be showing off in this video, its only price is $600. Now you are getting a lot of specs for that price. You're getting 16 gigs of RAM and a terabyte of internal storage, but still, you don't have the option to get this one for $400. And same thing with their retro gray model. This one only comes at the highest tier, and for some reason, this one's even more expensive than the yellow model. It's $640 for that same 16 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. And this is something I talked about in the review, in that I don't really like the fact that there's a $200 price difference if you want any color other than black. Now I think the black color still looks decent, and I think probably most people are going to be ordering that one, but man, I really like the yellow one, and I wish they offered this one for the $400 price tier as well. Now the Thor starts out at a significant cheaper price, but there are some caveats here too. The $250 cheapest price is what they call the light model. This one actually has a lower powered CPU. It's got the Snapdragon 865, the same chip in the Retroid Pocket 5. And like I mentioned in my Thor review, I don't really recommend this model at all, because for only $50 more, you can get the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which is several times more powerful than the Snapdragon 865. And so really, for the purpose of this video, I'm kind of thinking of the AYN Thor as a starting price of $300, just because the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is very similar in performance to the iNeo Pocket DS, so that's more apples to apples. Now AYN does that same thing where they have one single color at the lowest price tier, and so that $300 model only comes in black. If you upgrade to the Pro model, which comes with 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage, then the price goes up to $350, but you get all the color options that you would like. And they've got 4 color options here. I think each of them are great, but my favorite is the tan or the 16-bit one, which is the one we'll be using in this video. In addition, if you want to go the full Monty and get 16 gigs of RAM and a terabyte of storage, that will increase the price as well to $429. And so pound for pound, when it comes to price, I think the Thor is at a big advantage here, just because it starts out at a cheaper price, and even if you get it at the fully spec'd out Max model, which has 16 gigs of RAM and a terabyte of storage, it's only $30 more than the base iNeo Pocket DS. And so for many people, I think the price might be a major factor. There is a big difference between what you can get with your money for the Thor versus the Pocket DS. But of course, there are all the other categories that we need to talk about next. The next major category is the size and the weight, and there is a huge difference between these two. They both are kind of similar in the fact that they are clamshells, but when you
compare them side by side, there is a huge difference between the two. The Thor weighs 367 grams versus the Ayaneo Pocket DS, which is 532. That's about a 45% difference between them. And I found that the difference in size and weight makes a huge difference in how I actually play each of these devices. To me, the Thor is small enough to be pocketable, like it is something that I can take around with me. In fact, I went on a trip to Japan a few weeks back and I took it with me, and it was the perfect travel companion because it's a clamshell, which means that, it's going to protect the controls on the screen. DS is really more deliberate, something that I would have at the house and then open up when I'm ready for a big gaming session. When you compare it in size to a DSi XL, you kind of get an idea of where these all fall out, where the Thor is a little bit better, but at least with the unit that I have here for testing, I'm not seeing any big difference. And so in grading the two, I think they are both excellent. They have their own strengths and weaknesses, and it really depends on what you prefer. But between the two, I would say that I prefer the Ayaneo Pocket DS. The screens are larger, and the bottom screen has a true 4:3 aspect ratio, which is a really good fit for most of the stuff you're going to be playing. Okay, now let's move on to audio. We're going to do a test between these two, and we're also going to try two different games. Okay, so my gut reaction here is that they both sound pretty good, but I think that the Pocket DS probably has better speakers, although they do feel a little bit muffled, like they lack some high end. I think because we have a larger shell, the low end is a lot richer, and so I think that sounds better to me. By contrast, I think the Thor has maybe a bit